What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa, and if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to see, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a, yeah. Oh, yeah, I've discussed it with myself, and I'm disgusted with the way we're told to have a certain face, a certain weight, because we aren't pixels on a screen. No, we're human, we breathe. Every single thing we see curated, it's overrated. These expectations, they keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, and if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to think, honey, I'm a perfect 10.
What is up, Mr. Maze? Hopefully the volume sounds alright tonight. Welcome in, everybody. We're doing a little podcast tonight with the Corny boys, just some local friends, and I decided to do a little bit of a podcast of us doing multiple different things. Unfortunately, Tyler lost his camera, so he won't be doing anything just tonight. He should be back up and going in our bi-weekly podcast by the next time, probably. I believe Gibson's going to be working on his guitar. Me, Robert, and Gage will all be working on model cars. Gage and Robert have done a couple model cars. I have not. So we'll have to see what happens. Listen to Mr. Maze blurp alert. Just remember, if you are a subscriber and you go to the right side of the screen, you'll have a little cog wheel to make your blurp alert. Blurp alert for your walk-on.
Do it.
But we're going to probably get right into it. Discuss what we're building. We're going to do some car talk tonight, and then we're going to go over the Game Ranks video of top 30 upcoming announced games in 2020 to see how we feel about those games. The podcasts are usually going to circumvent around those topics, cars, and some sort of gaming topic. Let's go see what they're up to right now.
Oh, I was gonna say retarded, but that works.
Well, that's one way to enter the podcast.
Oh, hello.
Oh, he starts it right to the mirror
Yeah.
as the word retarded
No
gets passed
warning
around.
whatsoever.
No, I just kind of figured I'd find the shit show.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
you found it.
Nice.
Oh yeah, you did that.
Oh,
It's a
yeah?
good thing it was only the word retard being passed around.
Oh, it's a good start. Well, if everybody wants to introduce themselves, they can. Hello. This is AJ. Handcam. AJ. Gage.
Hello, I am Gage. I am known as Assassin Raymond on Twitch and whatnot.
Thank you for the lurk, Lebro.
I'm just casually staring at Gib, who's falling asleep.
Yeah, it's really hard. Yeah.
Tyler's the idiot that's just his face because he lost his camera. Hi, Tyler.
Oh, wow.
I'm not Tyler.
Hi.
Oh my
Did you
god.
lose your fucking camera?
What is going on with this right now?
What did you break? Are we already breaking things, guys? Come on.
Bro,
This is supposed to be a perfect...
It fixed itself. It's okay.
Oh,
It fixed
good.
itself.
This is
Now
supposed to be a
everybody
perfect
shut the fuck up.
podcast with no problems whatsoever.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, we're gonna have some issues.
This podcast is going to be 2020 in a nutshell, but every problem is going to hit us at once.
Yep.
Who wants to start out about what they're doing tonight, I guess? You could go ahead and start with that.
Yeah, who wants to go first?
I really don't care.
Sure, I'll go. Alright, so, model I chose, of course, the 1976 Chevy Vega because I think it's awesome. And I haven't really gone through any of these parts at all.
I just unwrapped mine, that's it.
I literally thought
Say,
Gib was
I took the
smacking his
cellophane off.
junk.
And then, oh hey, the
On
drag
stream?
slips
I mean,
actually
I
have
can.
white
Please
letter
don't.
tires.
As long as it's off cam, it's TOS. See, if
And-
you just gotta, it doesn't, you see nothing.
You see nothing.
You see nothing.
My stream, or my camera is doing some weird stuff. Do you see it?
Yeah, it's because we're on Discord, and Discord, because the server's not boosted enough, it's at like 720p, and then mixed with your camera not being the most expensive camera, it's just from, like, how mine's kind of stays up moving, but if I start moving fast, because it's low FPS, yeah, it starts cutting out.
Sucks.
Sucks and sucks.
It looks- Mine's just doing just fine.
Tyler's
yeah,
looks
same,
just fine.
On stream, mine looks
Oh yeah,
good,
mine.
so-
It looks great. You see my face and all of its beauty from 5 years ago when I
5
actually
years
had
ago? Oh
That's-
yeah, when you had.
When-
Oh,
no,
that's why
that's-
you have hair. That makes a lot more sense now.
hair. Yeah, that's before I had children and got married to a whore and lost all my hair.
Oh my god.
Hey,
Oh,
we're
I'm
still
sorry.
On stream, you idiot.
Oh, yes, like that's gonna be the worst thing they hear is my ex-wife's a whore.
Oh my
You know,
god.
you want You know how many people
that
on
might be
Twitch?
the worst thing she hears and the judge hears in a future case.
Yeah.
Yes, because
It-
she's
it's
gonna
gonna-
be smart
it's
enough
gonna-
to get on Twitch and then watch our stream. Okay.
It's gonna. The lawyer's
Alex.
gonna come up and be like, 7:43 p.m. Central Time on January 10th, 2021. we come to stream name NFSAJ, and we see here Tyler saying, "My ex-wife is a whore," and then it's just like timestamp dated with official documents, and they show it to you, and they like have the whole video on tape, and you're like, well,
Well,
Whoops.
Your Honor, I have a rebuttal. What's your rebuttal? Here's nudes of her sending me that while she was with this man, and here's the time, dates, and video of us fucking while she was with another man. So, yeah.
All right, so Gage, what are you working on?
oh yes,
Okay.
this is scuffed already. I love it.
So scuffed. All right, so
What's
I
up, Dark?
am
Welcome
currently
in.
Building my
How you doing
shit.
tonight,
I
buddy?
don't know if I can fit the box on this. Ah, fuck it.
I can't see that.
Sick.
All right,
Big bitch.
so I'm currently working on my master grade 1-100 Soccer 2. As you can see right here, I have already started him. I started him like a few weeks ago. Just haven't gotten around to him. And yeah,
I guess I'll go in line with the model building.
I
I
need to
don't-
get
I
my
haven't
other
really
monitor
messed
up
with
so I
where
can
my
see
camera
you
is,
guys.
but building a 1966 Chevy Nova Pro Street. There we go.
Oh, your Christmas gift.
My Christmas gift, yeah. Well, it's the only model I have other than rockets and other illegal stuff.
What are you building, Gib?
I'm not building shit, but
It's so
whenever I feel
confident,
like it, I'm gonna
motherfucker.
go get wire cutters, and then I'm gonna work on restringing one of my guitars
Oh,
because its strings are pretty fucking old now, and I've since switched to a different brand. Well, not different, actually. Yeah, different brand altogether. Last time I strung that, I was still using Ernie Ball. I use
Hey.
Diodario strings now.
that,
I've ascended.
that guitar looks exactly like the very first guitar my brother had. Love that thing.
Yeah, I got that from Gavin a
Oh,
few years
beautiful.
ago in absolute beat up condition, and I restored it and made it playable again. And
Oh,
Gavin was
fuck
like, "Wow, I
that
can't believe it didn't take that much effort to make it play." And I was like, "Yeah,
yeah. My brother
It's
strung
a
my
fucking
guitar
guitar.
fast as hell. No, he tuned it. We haven't restrung it yet.
I was gonna say.
Because I started learning guitar, and then I became a model student, and then I became a bad student once again, but instead of working on the guitar, I play video games. So here we are.
I was learning guitar, and then my stepdad sold it. So
oof."
Oh, new.
I was learning how to play guitar, then I got bored with it, so I stopped learning it.
I used Rocksmith on PS3. I think it was 2015 or something. Or no,
There's-
or it was
there's-
earlier, 13. I think.
Yeah, there's two versions. There's the original, and then there's 2014.
2014.
remastered,
Yeah, and
which
that was really
2014
fun.
is on PC, and it's really good. That's
It was
how
fun.
I actually learn a lot of riffs. Is just playing Rocksmith.
I may actually eventually kind of get back into it. I'll have to get Gib lessons.
Yeah, I'm not that good.
Gib
Don't
for
worry.
hire. Well, I'm not that good either, so
Just go on to Twitch and watch all of the do, and you'll get better.
Yeah, let me
he's
just
pretty
play
cool to watch.
Maelstrom as if it's nothing. Okay.
Yeah, when
Okay.
play part through Fire Flames and just like kick ass.
I mean, you could play that. Well, he's absolutely smacked. Oh yeah, you should play. You should bring your whole PC setup next time, so when you're absolutely hammered and throwing up, you can also be playing Beat Saber and somehow get a perfect rating on Through the Fire and the Flames.
Dude,
And then just
fight
pass
me,
out.
okay? I can't help that I'm even better at rhythm games when I'm a bit tipsy.
A bit tipsy. You sent us pictures looking like a 1995 college student who just got railed.
Oh my god, you should play Drunken
And-
Bar
In the
Fight
good way
on
or the
Drive.
bad way?
The way that makes her dad upset.
It.
So that's up for debate.
I was supposed to say his dad can't really get upset with anything when he's, not a good dad.
I was waiting for you to be like, he's dead. And I'll be like, Gage?
Hey, what's up, Haley? How you doing tonight?
He's not.
Welcome into
Yeah, I
the
know.
Scuff podcast that is
Where
the Corny
are
Boys.
the
We're
wire
just
cutters?
getting some introductions
I don't
done.
know.
Where the bastards hiding?
Hi-
Titan.
hi-
Oh,
All right, well, I'm gonna start out my section of the podcast just where I got my name from, which most people know, and how I got into cars. Y'all can go off the same subject or go off of it. I really don't
Right.
care.
Okay,
But clearly, everyone knows me. Need for Speed AJ or Saj. If you're absolutely blind and you can't see capitalization, like
Enough
about 92%. Yeah, dude. I mean, I guess I could be. Hey, if they're calling me off NF the musician, I mean, I can't be too mad, right? I mean, that's a.
Yeah.
Yep. Mr. Mays already said, "Hey, Saj, what's up, Zmin, over there?" Okay. I've been into cars ever since I started playing Need for Speed World, which is where I got my name from. I was top 50 in the world. I played mouse and keyboard only. That's why I play a lot of my racing games still on mouse and keyboard like an absolute weirdo. But my skills on all racing games are absolute shit now, so I kind of need to go back to controller because I'm a controller player. I'm a controller player. My first dream car was probably a Lamborghini Gallardo, LP564. Just because of the body lines and the Porsche 914 GT. Absolutely amazing car. It's actually a rally car. There is also a 914-4 that they use for rally. Oh my god, I'm being bullied for Saj.
Why do I just get a message saying, "What are you doing, step bro"?
What are you doing, step bro?
Step bro.
I'm
Wait,
trying to do the dishes.
oh, did you see what? Did you see what I did?
Yeah, they told me you put my ass in the damn.
I
like a
mean,
hoe.
I wouldn't be surprised if the middle of the podcast he went in there for a little bit. But anyways, I started learning about cars in 2014 when I bought my Nova, and it was kind of a piece of garbage. Still kind of is.
Hey, but
But-
it's a shiny
Does it
piece
run?
of garbage.
Hey, it runs and drives, right? Yeah.
Alright, then it's better than mine.
And it's.
Yeah, but yours
It probably,
is iconic,
I
Robert.
mean, to be fair, if you took your Coronet and you rolled it down a hill, it will still go faster than my car with power going down
That's
the
fair,
hill.
because that thing does weigh 4,500 pounds.
Yeah, that Nova's over 4K pounds. It is a 4-door. It's a thicky
And
boy.
It's a 6-cylinder.
Yeah, it's a straight 6 250. Hey, I wanted a car that I could fix, and once it's fixed, I really have minor problems. And my minor problems are replacing the freaking seals every year. And
I thought his
freaking
minor problem was gonna say the bitches that he has to deal
The
with.
minor problem is you have to rebuild the engine every year.
oh my. Yeah,
Yeah.
oh yes, Thero comes in and says, I come in on Thicky Boy. Oh yeah, Thicky Boy. I mean, that's not the
Thicky
worst thing
boy.
you'll ever come in during this podcast. It's scuffed as
Oh
hell.
God, no.
Just
God,
imagine, let's roll back about 10 minutes ago when I started the podcast.
Yeah, no, let's not.
No.
I'm not.
I like monetization.
You like
Yeah.
monetization? I like monetization too. But
I
welcome
like
in, Thero.
monetization.
I'm talking about how I got into cars and what we're building tonight, the Nova. After that, in October of 2015, my parents brought the Scion because they and I quote said this: "You can't drive that Nova as a daily anymore. We're tired of it. We want you to have airbags and make sure you wear a seatbelt, because technically I didn't have to wear a seatbelt if I took them out or whatever, if I wanted to be interesting."
Aren't they optional for your car's year?
Yeah, because until 1976. Of course, if I got pulled over and the seatbelts are in the car and I'm not wearing
Yeah,
it,
I
you
think
have-
it was
it's
1976.
yeah, then I have a problem, because the Nova is a 1971. The one we're building is a 1966, which is more of the square body style, you could call it. Mine's a lot
Alright.
longer.
Fox Novas are better. I'm sorry.
Oof.
Oh, so we're starting shit talking early.
Oh my god. And from there, the rest is history. I kind of created Southern Indiana Car Enthusiast, and we've gone from there, meeting all these fucks in the process. And then Tyler somehow came in with his freaking
You didn't beat me
Chevy
through that.
Equinox or whatever the hell he drives now.
I
Yeah,
came in
well,
with my
yeah.
dad SUV.
To be
Wait,
fair,
21st
to be
is
fair,
Oak Hill.
Gage and Gibson I've known since high school.
You've
High
known, you've known me since middle school.
Yeah, actually, Gibson and Gage, you were both middle school. Mr. Mays was high school.
Fake.
That's
Fake.
fake.
Yo, I can't remember what I ate yesterday.
Neither
Stop
can
taking
I.
drugs.
I know you're recording, but if you need help with
That's because
distributing
you were powering
it, let me
down.
know. My podcast is in all the main services and
Fucking
more like 12 places.
Windows
Yeah,
blue
I actually
screen to
was
death.
watching your podcast for some
Honestly,
inspiration.
we
I
should
love
have
it, man.
podcasted
I
my
did sub to
screen
your
of death
channel on
talking to
YouTube.
Alex mid-sentence.
Yeah, that was funny.
All right.
Today, Guitar Build sponsored by Toolkits.
Hey, with that, Gibson, you want to go ahead and talk about some background and what you doing? I'm gonna start
So-
on this, my blind ass.
Today, I am restringing a 2006 Fender Stratocaster made in Mexico. This one's a HSS, which means humbucker single coil, which is the pickup setup on the guitar itself. It's not one that I normally play. The one I normally play is actually right back here in the corner. That one's a triple S, which is 3 single coils. I switched guitar strings forever ago, and since I don't really play this one very often, I neglected to change it at the time. But today we're going to be putting some fresh Diodario strings on it. Can't remember what brand it was, like XT Nickel Wound or something like that. So
Fucking.
That sounds
Holy-
like really freaking fancy, dude. Fancy ass strings. How much is it to cost to restring your guitar on average? I know
Well,
it depends on which ones you get.
So some of my guitars are kind of joke guitars. I don't really play them unless I'm just trying to fuck around and have a good time. And those I put like Ernie Ball Super Slinks on, which come in packs like this. They're literally like $5 a pack. But my Diodario strings, I think the ones that I put on my other Stratocaster in the back were like $8 or $9. So it's not breaking the bank to restring a guitar.
All right, Gage, wanna hop on in?
All right. Well, like I said, my name is Gage. My Twitch name I made my Twitch back. I was like 14, 15. And so that's why it's like a shitty, cringy name. I can change the username, but everybody in Alex's community knows me by Assassin's Raymond. So I don't bother changing it.
Or King
I guess I-
Princess?
But I didn't get into cars until about May this year. When I reconnected with a bunch of my friends, I got connected with Gibson. Gibson pretty much was like, "Hey, you know the friend group we had back in high school?" Was like, "Yeah." It's like, "Yeah, we don't. That's not the friend group anymore." And just ski me into a car people friend group. And he told me,
he's completely telling the truth. I'm not shitting you
this is
guys.
100% true.
"Yeah."
I was
So
literally like, yeah. I don't really hang out with those people. We're still cool. I'm still friends with them. It's just they're fucking parents now.
right.
So I had to get new
Got a
friends.
problem against parents, you bitch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, bitch. How
Yeah.
often do you come out?
Oof.
Yeah,
I don't.
yeah. That's what I thought. Awkward silence.
Awkward
It's awkward
silence.
silence because y'all don't invite me.
Hey, remember
All you gotta do is
Friendsgiving?
text me.
Let's talk about what happened
Okay,
to
you
our main dish, bro.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I had to keep my girls that weekend.
Okay, I accept your apology for now, but off stream I don't.
For now.
For now.
Yeah, only on stream. I gotta be
stream,
nice on stream. I gotta keep good boy AJ on stream. All right.
Oh man.
But you're a total cunt.
Thanks. I love compliments.
But yeah, I did. But after that, it was a sink or swim. Sink or swim, and I chose to swim. I started watching videos about cars one night, and next thing I know, I really dig cars.
Next time
like,
you know, you're drifting on Forza with an FDRX7.
FC, by the way.
FC.
Anyways.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Man.
guys. He's a chip off this block, fucker.
Yeah,
Sorry.
like I got very big cars. I've watched a lot of videos and read a lot of stuff about the cars I like. Say, probably I have a list of dream cars, not a specific one. Probably like my top 2 is a 1986 Grand National.
Mhm.
It was my childhood car and it goes fucking fast. And then my second one is obviously a RX-7 FC. preferring the 88 to 90 year range.
Hot.
Say I actually didn't like. I liked the RX-7s, but it wasn't until the Empire Alliance car show in Bowling Green where I really like just fell hard in love with them.
Yeah, you're fucking welcome.
Oh, watch this channel get big, and everyone's gonna be like, "Yeah, I can't remember last time we were so small." Gibbs just gonna say the same thing. You're fucking welcome.
Yeah, it is kind of. He is the reason we're all here.
Oh
Hell yeah.
God, is Gib the reason we all became friends and we're all
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
oh
Yeah.
God.
Hey.
I've known Alex since middle school, and one day, whenever I was on lunch break at work, he came up to me and was like, "Hey, would you like some site stickers?" And I was like, I normally would like to support local stuff, but if I'm gonna like put on the logos of a car club, I actually want to participate. So I waited until I actually started participating a few months later.
And the
then
rest
Robert
is history.
I met through Facebook because we had a pretty shitty mutual friend, and I was like, "Hey, we interact a lot on Facebook. I'm just gonna add this guy and see what happens."
A pretty shitty mutual friend.
Yeah, we
Well,
don't need to say names.
That is a great definition.
Yeah. I've obviously known Gage for fucking my whole life almost. He's the oldest friend I have and known since like second grade.
Hey, OG.
Tyler, I've regretfully known for half of my life.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, you want to fight on this? Regrettably known half.
I
my
carried
life.
him through our tech school. It's okay.
Carry him.
Carry on.
I like to add on to the point that Gage brought up for two dream cars. I'd say a Lamborghini Diablo for my absolutely ridiculous dream car. Because first of all, not affordable. Second of all, the maintenance is insane. Third of all, it's a Lamborghini. So that's all I need to really say. Possibly attainable dream cars. There's two. Porsche 9146 GT, like I talked about for Need for Speed World. That's what really got me into cars. And then, of course, y'all know the Alfa Romeo Quadrifoglio, which is really kind of not really attainable, considering that it's one of the worst motors ever made by Alfa Romeo. And that's saying something because Alfa Romeo is bad in general at everything.
Wasn't there one? Yeah, wasn't there one of those at Cars and Coffee?
Yep.
Wasn't there one that was literally in town?
Yeah, the grayish one. That's one's actually I don't think it's the highest model you can get. I don't remember.
I don't think it's a Gaia.
Yeah, I don't think it's a Gaia, however you want to fucking say it.
Dude, speaking of Gias, Chapman's Gia, oh my god.
Dude.
I think it's beautiful.
I don't like Volkswagens, but that one's just the Volkswagen that isn't a Volkswagen. So
Yeah,
All right.
it's a Miata.
Miata.
Miata is
anybody-
always the answer.
for anybody that doesn't know, there's a guy in town who builds just the wildest vehicles sometimes, and this one was a chopped up '91 Miata. I think it was a '91, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure his
it
was
was
91.
David's old Miata, and that was a 91.
Anyway, it's
Same
every
color and
body
all as
panel-
mine.
Yeah, every body panel and everything was taken off of it. So only the chassis and the engine and the drivetrain was actually used for this build, and he put a body that's a full fiberglass body of a Carmen Ghia. It was normally like a rear engine air cooled car, and it's just super neat.
Even the interior is custom too. Like he's got this like plaid worked like ceiling liner.
Mhm.
The car is just beautiful inside and out. He did all of
He
it during
has-
quarantine too.
It was
Impressive.
like 2 months worth of building. Like
Yeah, he fucking works fast, and then he's got other builds.
His
Like,
actual
Robert
build was
probably
about a
does
month
more
long.
of them than I do.
And then at the same time, he was starting to build the Ranger as well, I think.
yeah, well that was just putting lowering kit on it and wheels.
Yeah.
Now it's a Baja Ranger
Yeah, now it's lifted.
lifted in the front.
Yeah. It's actually, not much higher than stock. It's
That's
pretty
a
sweet
lot.
little Ranger, though. Especially
Yeah.
being that it was a swap test vehicle. I mean, that thing looked like garbage. I mean, I can't even tell the last time it had been washed. And then it looked fine. I'm pretty sure Colligan is the guy that polished it.
Think so?
Yeah. Pretty sure Colligan polished it for him. It wasn't. That's actually something Chapman didn't do. Surprisingly. Oh,
There's a little...
Oh,
there's a
bro.
Tyler. Oh, it's gross.
Wow, that's disgusting.
Bald.
Bro, what is that pixel? Where's
Dude,
with the
Tyler-
pixels?
Yo, he's
Dude.
hey, it's helicopter
That's not Tyler
head.
1. That's Tyler 2.5.
Oh, that's
Tyler,
Tyler.
$1
mean-
for every
you mean
pixel on that
PowerPoint
camera.
five?
I could add $5 to my PC build.
I mean, with that, Tyler, you want to come and talk about your weird ass name and how you got into cars?
What's his name? Oh,
Can you please explain what you mean by my weird ass name?
Where did you get it from, sir?
Which one?
The one
Your
that's
name
on
on
Discord.
Discord.
Oh,
Anubria.
you?
go through a cardboard tube.
Anubria. No, it's Emperor.
A
Emperor?
new
Yeah.
brew is literally from me hitting the randomize button on a video game, deleting 6 letters, and then letting my daughter smack the keyboard once.
Okay,
I like it.
I
Dig it.
I dig it. I dig it.
That's content.
That's literally how that name came to be.
Nice.
I actually kind of dig it. Wow.
And-
Okay. I didn't
I
expect
hate
it.
to say it, Gibbs the reason I got into cars.
Lit.
Because Gib had a, God, I can't remember the year, a yellow Dodge Neon, and had a
2004.
dark, a 2004 I think it was.
Yep.
He had that 04 yellow Neon that I would call the banana.
Sounds legit,
And I
Lamau.
had a
Haley, Hey,
military
you need a name
dark
change.
green 96
Abby Hill just
Oldsmobile
left the keyboard
Intrigue
for you.
that literally should have died 2 years off the lot before I bought it. And then me and Gib were talking. He's like, "You should totally get a car that matches mine. Get a red one. We can be ketchup and mustard." And then
Yeah.
magically, like 2 weeks after, I'm like, "Gib, I bought a red car." "No, you didn't. I bought a fucking Chevy Cobalt, an 06.
Oh, that was like
Slow
the worst
bolt.
of red cars you could have gotten.
Yeah, well, I got it super cheap from this really nice lady.
Yeah, it's
For,
because every
like,
Cobalt's
3
super
grand.
cheap.
What?
That's because every Cobalt's super cheap.
Not all of them.
That's baby
Matter
mama
what.
mobile as fuck.
If you're
Yeah,
looking
but
for
it
a
was
vehicle,
fun. It was fun as
chances
hell
are-
driving it with Gib doing stupid shit in
Yep,
it.
just gonna have Skies smack my
Okay, that's a
keyboard,
good one.
just like
I'll be honest, some
boom,
days I
straight
miss
down on the
having the
keyboard.
Neon just
It'll be
because
fantastic.
it was like such an ignorant little car, but I do not miss how much the maintenance
But you
costs
gotta do a
on it.
randomizer,
Jesus
remove
fuck.
6 letters, and
Yeah,
have,
that
have
maintenance is
Skies
pretty
slap
fun.
your keyboard, and you'll be fine.
Oh. Oh, Mr. Mays, follow me. Thank you very much, dude.
All right, I guess I'm pretty sure Robert's left, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well, I mean, I didn't even talk about why I got into cars because it's
You got into cars because you're gay.
I mean, I
okay.
I
And
definitely got into Miatas.
wow.
Get it right.
It's dang. All right, when we get demonetized, we know who to blame.
Yes, you're gonna get demonetized for using the standard terms that every other pro or decent streamer uses.
Yeah, but those pros and decent streamers also have 5,000 followers.
You'll get there one day.
I don't make Twitch that much money yet. I can't get away with that. But I mean, we do got Tyler 2.5 on our team, so I mean, he has at least 5 followers for his head.
that's forever gonna be your fucking name now. Just
Tyler
seeing
2.
that Tyler 1 fucking grabbing your mic and bringing it into your mouth. I was like, oh wow, yeah, that's Tyler 1 as fuck.
All right, Robert.
I hate having to use my phone. I want to go back to using my headset and my PC.
Fake.
Wow, can you
Well,
imagine?
this you got
Decent
2
volume.
weeks. 2 weeks to find your camera, sir.
Oh, I'm just gonna buy a new one.
Buys a
Logitech.
Logitech Brio so he can have 90-degree angles.
Oh yeah.
Just
That's
get a
hot.
camera that's like super, super far away so you don't see every last inch of fat on my body.
Gets 360-degree camera.
I'll probably get the next upgrade that comes after the Brio. See what they
I'm-
work on.
I'm almost surprised that they haven't actually made an enhanced.
Yeah,
webcam
it's been
yet.
out for a little bit, but it's been out of stock all year. They can't even keep up with the Brio orders as it is.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't get a Brio. That's why I want the C922. I'm like, well, I need a camera. And I mean,
God,
this one looks decent. I mean, could look
You know,
worse.
for using my phone as a webcam ain't bad.
No?
I mean,
Oh,
it's
Tyler's
limited-
going back to computer.
It's
Yeah.
limited at 720p or something like that, isn't it?
To
Okay.
deal with
Yeah, I have it on 1080p
It's
actually in
terrible.
my options.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I might stick with this and save up to get a Brio.
Wow, I almost had the A string like dialed perfectly.
Nice.
I never tune by ear because I never get it right.
We're just all following Gibbs' examples. We have the same monitor, the same keyboard, dang near same mouse.
Why befriend
for me
somebody
anyways.
that's into technology if you're not going to take his advice?
Exactly. Like,
Yeah, it'd be kind of
uh,
dumb.
Yeah, the guy whose literal existence has forcefully revolved around technology. Fuck, it's
Forcefully
close enough.
revolved.
And the way he makes money revolves around technology.
The guy who's fucking got a college degree, and I don't know why I looked at my wall because it's not on my wall.
Oh yeah,
Well,
mine's just hiding somewhere. I still haven't put it in a frame, because it took 6 months to get here.
hey,
Didn't
got a
also
pair.
yours
you got a
come
pair
like
of glasses.
broken as hell?
What?
Didn't yours come in the mail like all sorts of destroyed? 'Cause they
No,
bent
but mine wasn't bent. I had a package that was completely destroyed this year. Maybe you're thinking of that.
Your fucking Nova parts.
Yes, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like your lower valence or something like that, wasn't it?
It was for my hood,
Yeah.
and I was like, bruh, can you not absolutely destroy it? And I'm like, send me another one. They're like, I guess they're very against sending another one. And the second one came in bent, so I just kept the second one. And they made me return one of them, and I'm still running with that one now.
That's stupid.
I'm like, well, it was free, so. But it's a $70 metal piece. You would think they would, I don't know, ship it with some sort of packaging around it. Nope, they just threw it in a cardboard box that they taped to another cardboard box to fit the length of the box. Didn't put anything packing material inside it whatsoever. So I'm talking, it's the little bezel. Hold up. Where? Right there.
Oh, okay.
On the-
Okay.
Not the one
already
up
got
here,
that
I don't
deleted.
have that, but right here. Because on the 60s Novas, the logo is here, but on the 70s, it's right here. The logo's actually not a part of that piece that's on top of it, but the crunch was right there. And I'm like, oh, fuck it, I'll just put it on there. And then that little logo piece is $70.
Jeez.
Guys, we still haven't had what Robert talk where his name came from, and
That's
when
what
you got in.
podcast is. You go off onto a tangent on just one subject.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
We got a couple hours to talk.
Yeah,
And then the videos.
Couple hours. I'm gonna be here for a little over an hour and then going to bed.
Wow.
That sucked.
What?
Oh yeah, you started at Alcoa again.
Yeah,
I go back to work on Monday.
Dang.
Go back and make another $300 a day.
I'm about to start making $0.00 a day. Woo!
sick.
Yeah, enjoy being laid off, boy.
That I'm going on vacation from the what is it? The 29th to the 31st, I think.
Oh, nice.
I'm
going
going
on the 28th.
to Lagodi, and I'm getting a cabin on a lake with
Nice.
the
I'm
park
going nowhere.
with the park pass. We
you
have a
really?
pull-out bed that we could use if one
Your
of y'all
bed
want
might
to
pull
come.
out, but I don't.
Okay.
Fuck, I love this guy.
Oh, what's the point in pulling out?
Are we
Yeah.
talking about pull-out from the Virgin, or is that how or has
Yeah,
news changed?
That was me. That was me.
Okay, just making sure. You know,
I guess so.
I mean, if he knows tech, he definitely knows virginity packs. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
That all comes in that comes in a
Bro,
package
How the
one
hell am I carrying?
because you're playing World of Warcraft and nobody cares
No,
about that
I
game.
swapped over to Battle Royale and I already got 5 kills and multiple team deaths, team wipes. This
Bro,
other
Battle
dude with-
Royale? What the
Yeah.
fuck is
Do we
Battle
just talk
Royale?
about-
Are you playing
do we-
Fortnite?
Can we talk
You know
about
what I
how
meant.
good fucking Rebirth Island is?
Oh,
It really
Rebirth
is.
Island's great.
Dude,
Dude,
if
I
they
love
get
it.
rid of that, I'll never play Warzone ever again.
Same, it's fucking amazing. I was like, wow.
In fact,
That's
we
what I'm
need
playing
to
right
do
now.
one.
That's what I'm playing right now, and I love it playing duos.
Yeah, I was like, man, even though it was limited to like what 3-player squads, like
Well,
it's so chaotic.
It's 3-player and duos right now.
Wait, so it's not full squads?
No.
So it's
No,
like
you-
it's like
It's a
It's
really
kinda-
small map.
it's yeah, that's fair.
It's
And
literally
you know what's kind of
Alcatraz.
funny? The original meaning for a squad is 3 people. You don't really think about it now.
Battletoads.
You don't
Shut the
really
fuck
think
up,
about it
Alex.
now,
You're asking
but
too many questions.
that's the whole reason that Apex went with the philosophy that it's 3 people as well. Because if you actually go into the original universal definition before Fortnite, kind of changed it up. It is now an absolute trash can of a game. It always was 3 people. Robert, you want to try to talk for the 10th time?
Oh yeah. Does anybody else want to interrupt or?
I'm good.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm all done. So
I got into,
Now I'm done.
Into cars. Oh jeez, that was.
When I came on my mom.
Look, I'm gonna be honest. My my parents
Fuck,
took
we're
me to the
10.
track when I was still in the womb. Like, I was up there like a week before I was born, and once again, 2 weeks after I was born, I was back up at the drag strip in Chandler.
Your
I thought
dad
you were
is
gonna do-
definitely looks like a budget Dale Earnhardt Sr.
I thought you were gonna be like, they took me to the track when I was still in the womb a week before birth, and it really shows.
He really
It's
showing.
like, oh,
Like,
Oh.
okay.
Yeah, and you know what track car he drives, right? Robert drives a track car. You want to tell him about your track car? It even got the draggy
Oh.
number on the back of it.
dude,
They ain't
let's
ready.
See, the first pass was a 17.59 at 77.42 miles an hour.
Say
He
say
won
the
the
say
race
the
against a
distance.
Supra.
Say yeah, he
Yeah.
did beat the new Supra. Say the distance of the
But-
track. How far did you drag, sir?
Quarter mile.
Yeah, quarter mile. Quarter mile times, baby. 17 seconds. And
Look, dude,
beyond
technically-
popular belief for everyone watching, he was not driving a Mustang V6, alright? I know some people were wondering, but it was
Something
not a
even
V6
faster.
Mustang. It's even better. Robert, what is it?
2007 Toyota Yaris sedan.
So much
Oh,
better than
God,
that.
so
At
hot.
least it's way better than the hatch, let's be honest here.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
And let's-
Designed way better.
That gen of the hatch was lacking.
Fuck.
And here's where the
doesn't
fun
work.
tangent comes in. So,
I-
everyone knows about Toyota reliability, right?
Oh yeah, I do.
Oh yeah? Yeah, so you have 2 people. The 2 people can wave right now. I'm sure this other person knows. That could break a Toyota.
It's not me. It's Robert. Robert can break a Toyota
Robert can
I'll
break a
fucking do it
Toyota.
again too.
on more than one occasion. More
Yeah,
than
so
one.
you're on 2 transmissions now in that
Three,
Yaris, right?
three
This
occasions.
is my second transmission and the second engine.
Not to mention the whole front end.
I've
Uh-huh,
almost
the deer
changed
goes-
transmissions. I've almost changed transmissions as many times as I've changed tires.
That's pretty bad.
I've only changed tires 3 times.
Oh my.
I've
Wait
only
a
needed
minute.
to. I don't pay for cheap ass- I don't pay for cheap tires
It's okay.
I don't
I-
either.
anymore.
It's okay. I changed the brakes on my Mazda 3 once in the whole 5 years I had it. That was right after I bought the car.
Wow.
La
The
meow.
biggest thing that like got me into cars and everything was my dad has a 73 Charger, a 75 Charger, 76 Charger, 66 Coronet, and he used to at one point. The reason why I like Chevy Vega so much is he had 13 at one time, all different kinds: coupes, hatchbacks, panel vans, wagons,
Panel
pretty
vans?
much anything. Yeah,
Oh, that's sick.
that's literally what I'm
It's
doing
so
right now.
70s. It's so 70s. I love
Oh
it.
yeah.
That's so.
I
fucking
mean, I
cool.
don't think his dad ever left the 70s.
Yeah.
Let's be honest here.
Yeah, I'm sure if his dad could, he'd still have a mullet.
Oh yeah.
There you go, Alex. That's how I'm building this one.
Oh, all right. Nice.
But yeah, basically, it went on from then, and once I was like, I inherited my mom's car, and she just didn't want it anymore after she got her van, for some reason. And it's a '72 Dodge Cornet. The trim level is the custom or whatever, but it's the same thing. Just it had a vinyl top, which we promptly got rid of because it was banana yellow with a dark green vinyl top.
Oh.
It was bad.
Oh.
Oh, it was bad.
It was disturbing.
Was it a fucking shuck of corn? Was your mom a corn shucker?
I mean, she was in the Midwest, so.
Yeah, that's okay. Look, if you type in on Google that exact yellow cornet with green vinyl top, you can't find any results. That's how bad it is. There might be
God.
one that comes up,
Result
and it's like
cannot
a
be found.
pale shab yellow with literally dark green vinyl top.
Yeah.
The first one you're probably gonna see is yellow with a white top.
I'm literally seeing a bunch of green ones, and I searched yellow Dodge Coronet green top.
Yeah.
Try just yellow cornet.
You know, it's weird to think that that's more of a Minecraft insult, but I think your mom kind of pioneered it, having a whole green top.
But yeah, that was ordered that way from the factory by my great aunt.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So wait, what was the body color again?
It was yellow.
Yellow.
Yellow?
I don't know what it was actually called, but it was just.
It's gonna be some
yellow.
basic ass white girl name. It was canary yellow.
It very well could
No,
have been.
it's Dodge. It'd probably be like solar yellow.
Oh my god, yeah. Dodge
Solar
likes to
yellow
make
actually looks
obnoxious
good.
colors,
Race
but
yellow.
but to be fair, they usually pull off said obnoxious colors. So
At Plum Crazy Purple.
yeah, that
Plum
is one of
Crazy
the best
Purple looks
colors
really
made.
good, though.
Yeah, it's a really nice color. It's very clean, and it works because the cars are crazy.
They sell.
Yeah, that's kind of what happens when you have a really fast performance option of a car. Is people want to have that same look. They don't care.
Yeah, nobody else does.
That kind of happens when
Yeah.
you have 70-year-old boomers that want to drive their first car again.
And look, dude, it might be a heavy car, but the 2020 Mustang GT 500, 4,000 pounds.
Oh yeah, he's a thicky boy.
My Corolla's like 3,000.
Yeah, give
Tires
the
like
freaking Corolla.
5,000.
It's pretty big.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a heavy
You just
boy.
called it 5,000 pounds?
Yes, I did.
Oh, dude, get fucked. Tyler out here packing the whole fucking wagon.
It's like McCree after
Yeah,
he got his
Yeah,
buff.
Tyler, remember when you drove a wagon? I
Yeah,
remember.
I love the dad wagon.
Pepperidge
It was
Farm
great.
Remembrance. Tell him about the Pepperidge Farm Remembrance wagon. The
Yeah,
cool
if we
boy.
start talking stories about the dad wagon, shit's gonna get real bad real fast with everything wrong with that car.
Do you still have that Snapchat of me sailing on the roof?
Yeah, I still got everything you did to the dad
That's-
wagon,
that's all
surfing
I-
it,
that's
twerking
all
on
I
it,
need.
everything.
That's all you need. It's just say, oh yeah, here's a 20-year-old man just fucking casually boogie boarding on top of my fucking car.
Hold on one second. Let's see.
You act like that wasn't the daily at my high school.
Yep, right here. Found it. 10 seconds long. Dad wagon surfing. I'll send it to you.
Just send it. Wait, save the video and send it in the Discord chat. So
Oh, I
people
already have the
can see it.
video saved. Yeah, I'll do that real quick.
Oh my. I don't think unless you have Nitro, you can't send videos
Dude, that's
in
oh,
Discord.
That's stupid. I almost said the R word.
You do
Go on.
know that the word's not like monetized. You can say it, and it's not gonna do anything.
Yeah, it's just something I prefer not to be said for obvious
controversial.
reasons.
We
Speaking
try to
of
stay
words
away
we
from that.
cannot say, but like, you know what else remember back in the 2000s when South Park said the N-word on live television?
Yes.
They're like, the fact that they got away with that,
And they're like, oh, who could do it
they
again?
could not do that today.
Oh no.
The
Oh,
shit
God.
that South Park has gotten away with over the years itself is
Let's just talk about their video game. They had all kinds of stuff in that video game that could have gotten in trouble.
which part of the game or which one? Because you got
Look.
Stick of Truth and Fractured Butthole.
I haven't played either of them, but I can already tell
It's
you there's a South Park
Fractured
game.
Butthole.
Tons of it, I haven't played them.
Oh, yeah.
I have a Fractured Butthole, and it's a fun game. The only game that I have not played or owned was the Stick of Truth.
I pirated that thing years ago.
Oh yeah, I could probably get it off of Pirate Bay right now or some shit and be able to play it.
Dude, can you imagine being an adult and still pirating stuff?
Yeah, right. Like,
I know someone
If
who
I-
does that all the time. Pirate
Yeah,
stuff.
me.
Bro.
Well, I know
All
two
the-
people that do that
you
all
want
the
to say that
time.
a little louder in the mic?
Yo, you want to tell them your social security number and your address?
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to inform you that my address is 1234 Your Mom's Asshole, and I pirate movies.
Hey, my mom's dead.
Gage, shut the fuck up.
Just like,
Play Through the Fire and the Flames.
Oh my god, hell,
I saw that coming from a mile away when he started.
So did I.
Play
Tell
Barbie
him
Girl
it's
by
us.
Aqua.
Sodomite us and smoking in the water.
oh yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Just an endless loop of me doing this for the rest of the stream.
It's hot.
right,
Which games, Haley? Which games were we talking
there's a
about? Fuck.
problem with my
Oh,
model,
What's wrong?
and I
South Park
my,
games? Your mom's obsessed with the South Park games? I'll be damned.
No.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I see it. Oh yeah, Alex. Another thing you might want to have on hand. I cut up an old pair of jeans for this, but whenever you get to painting, you're gonna want to have like a towel or something around. Preferably a piece of cloth.
Yeah. I have a whole towel right here that I can ruin to oblivion.
Oh, perfect.
So I'm just using part of it for painting. And I also have paper towels around as well. But I don't want it to stick, obviously. Haley said her mom is obsessed with the South Park games.
Really?
Yeah, I kind of find that interesting.
I do too, actually.
I couldn't imagine walking in and my mom's just playing the South Park games.
Are
Yeah,
you winning, Mom?
Are you
My
winning,
mom-
Mom?
Speaking of moms, so my mom hates fucking playing video games. She cannot really stand them. She bought her own Switch. And
Yeah,
she's-
just-
I
yeah,
saw
just tell your
that.
mom
I saw
playing
that. I was
Pokemon.
confused.
Like the last time I was over.
non-stop playing Pokemon Sword and Animal Crossing. And
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
know
oh,
that.
I'm a proud son. You're playing.
I'm the proud son.
I
Vibe
saw
check,
that.
by
I
the
was
way.
so confused.
Animal Crossing Switch.
Ooh,
I'm like,
where's my ammo cost?
hey. Without
Oh,
the
and I also-
Joy-Cons. Feels bad.
Yeah. I gave my Joy-Cons to Megan because I still greatly prefer having my custom purple boys. Because Atomic Purple and Jungle Green are like the two best colors Nintendo ever slapped on anything, and they're missing money by not making Joy-Cons like that.
Oh, yeah. I like my Joy-Cons. I think they're pretty decent. Actually,
I love my
Actually, it's
Animal
back
Crossing
here.
Joy-Cons.
Yeah, I gave up my Animal Crossing Joy-Cons because Megan wanted them, and I was like, I'll be honest, I don't really use my Joy-Cons much at all. I usually would use this cheap wired controller I have, and since then I bought a Pro controller. But she
Haley's.
gave me her pink and green Joy-Cons, and I think they're kind of aesthetic too. Which they're
Oh,
pink and green is the Splatoon Joy-Cons.
And you still need to buy new
Gang.
ones.
Gang.
Haley also has the
Dang.
Animal Crossing Switch.
Hey!
Oh
Welcome
man,
to
I
the
love them.
club,
I
welcome
love
to the
Animal Crossing.
club. Welcome, Haley. Welcome, Haley. Welcome.
Club going up on a Tuesday.
On Tuesday.
On a Sunday.
On a Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's Sunday.
The same people
Yeah.
that party on a Tuesday party on a Sunday. 'cause they
Club
don't have
getting
jobs.
closed down on a Tuesday.
I have a job.
Oh yeah, Haley has both. I remember. Yeah, you got the Animal Crossing Switch and the Lite.
Oh, nice.
The double fancy. I remember, Robert, when we went to movie night at USI, and you put your hands in your pocket, and you're like, "Hey, I have my Switch with me." It just
Yeah,
started
dude,
playing
I
in the middle,
forgot. The Switch Lite fits in your pocket so well.
and it's
I mean,
light.
we're men. We have big enough pockets to fit a normal Switch too.
Oh,
Right.
Dock
Shit, you
and
can
all.
fit an AR-15.
when a man's pocket carries an AR-15, but a woman's can only carry a penny, feels bad. That's
It
pretty
really
much
is
accurate.
tragic.
It's like, have you not seen cargo shorts?
Dude,
That's
I've
why-
never
that's
seen
why
anything
when,
with more pocket room than my fucking kilt. My kilt has these two humongous pockets, and they are bottomless. I swear.
That's why women love to wear men's clothes when they're dating. They're like pockets.
Yeah,
Or
that's the
sweatpants.
reason they steal our shit.
Oh yeah, well, other things, but it's fine. And you'll never get it
Yeah.
back, but it's fine.
Nope, you'll never get it back.
I stole my stuff back when my ex he was getting ready to dump me.
I'm
Should've
still
took
missing
fucking
shit
away.
from when I was married.
I think the only thing she
Finessed
took,
my ex out of giving me back my jacket, and that's all I cared about getting.
I'm pretty sure.
How did you finesse her out of it?
I don't know if that's a stream appropriate story or not.
No, I'm just trying to remember. Was it the whole letter thing and parents?
No, that it was me leading her on to think that we were about to finally bone because we never did, and she always wanted to, and I got her to take off my jacket, and she obviously stripped some, and then like halfway through it, because it was planned, I was like, oh yeah, I'm not really in the mood for this, knowing that she would almost guaranteed not put my jacket back on immediately. So whenever she wasn't looking, I just took my jacket, tossed it in my room, in my closet, and she just, I guess, forgot about the jacket until a few days later when she asked me if she brought it with her or not, and I was like, no, you gave that back to me forever ago. Why'd you ask?
Why would you
Jesus.
ask?
Why would you ask if you brought one of my things to my own house? Like,
Fucking got him.
doesn't make
Dude,
any sense.
It was just so funny. Like, that's all I cared about was getting my N7 jacket back from her. That's it.
Dude,
Didn't
don't
want
blame
anything
you.
else. I didn't
What
want
a
any of my
move.
shirts or
Yeah.
jackets other than that one.
Thank you for the host.
Because that one
Dark.
is an icon.
Thank you very much,
My
man.
still
mom gave
mi-
me that one on the day of my car accident. I still have it, even though I got a new one.
I'm pretty
That's
sure
what makes it iconic. Is your accident?
The only thing my ex came away with was a jacket that I gave her that I outgrew, so didn't care. And she took my mom's diffuser. Like, out of all the things, she took my mom's diffuser. Not mine, my mom's. She's like, I'm gonna
Oof.
borrow it, and she never gave it back.
What the hell does she need a diffuser for?
Probably for all her freaking evil witch brews.
What the fuck were you dating, Alex? A Wiccan?
Damn near.
Yeah.
She, Pentecostal.
Yeah, and she dumped me while she was cheating on me through a text message.
Damn, do we all have bad relationships?
Yeah.
Well, Robert,
Welcome
don't
to
talk.
life.
You're with a relationship right now.
Oh, yeah, true.
Okay, but like Robert has an ex-wife, and he has plenty
Okay,
of horror
true,
stories with
true.
that. So
He can-
he,
yeah.
he can jump in on this.
I need a cup of milk or something. This chocolate's like
I
strong.
prefer not to talk about something that can end me up in court.
Smart. Smart. You can't really blame the dude.
Oh jeez,
I don't want to incriminate myself against this dumb bitch.
dude, I cannot wait for my new guitar picks to get here already.
Let's see.
Uh,
I should have took in the microwave. Like you always telling myself that. Let's see. She took
Out of everything, you wanted to keep the microwave?
I would
can
too.
you blame him? He bought it.
Yeah. I
Okay,
bought it.
fair enough.
Didn't you literally
Microwave
just
is
buy that microwave?
Yeah. Would we? A few
Because
days
you're about to
before-
move in with each other, right?
No, we did move in with each other. And,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh,
plus,
that's worse.
When we moved in, we took my parents' old 65-inch TV, and my mom's like, "You can take it right now. Just give me like $300 later," and she never paid my mom, of course. Originally,
Why would
we
she?
were both, yeah.
Motherfucker, I would have told her, give me my shit back.
Oh, and I did not get any of my stuffed animals back. I had a lot of stuffed animals in my childhood.
Rest in peace, my Xbox 360 or Xbox One.
Oh god, no, not the Xbox One.
Yeah, rest in peace, the Xbox
No.
that we
Robert,
were all
I'll be
trying to
honest.
scam to get.
Robert, I'll be honest. I almost bought a junked Xbox One that had a bad disk drive in it for like $30 or $40 from Marketplace for your Christmas, because that's something I could easily fix.
I think I almost bought
And-
that exact same one because I knew you would be able to fix it.
Oh, shit.
But instead, you got a
Uh,
Yaris and Corolla 86, which I also have that same Corolla 86. So
Haley said she gave her ex everything back. She said, "Fuck that stuff."
dude, same. I gave my ex
Bro.
back all of her shit too.
Yeah,
I was
can't-
petty.
I
Can I
came
ask
home
a
from
question
work.
to the group?
I can't recall not giving
Uh-oh.
anything back.
If I mean, I gave everything back to my ex-wife, but she keeps returning it on the weekends. Like, is that how it's supposed to be done with property?
Dude, you got the good end of the deal. That means you don't have to go to court for it.
No, we're still going to court. I got to pay her $150 a week.
What are the ages of the things that she's giving back to you every weekend?
7 and 2.
Why have kids? We could have a music collection.
Did you
instead.
did you keep the receipt?
you can
Anything
go out-
broken?
You can go for milk.
I mean, no, I can't because my kids would tag along because they love milk just as much as me.
Did you
Oh,
keep the
just like
receipt?
your father.
That's all. That's all that's important.
I have Kennedy's receipt.
Is there
Just, you know,
returns?
I don't think the hospital will reinsert her from where she came.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You never know until you try.
That's not how they handle returns. What do you mean? They just give it to the next
Yeah, you-
sorry sap that shows up.
You ever been to fucking Walmart?
Point.
Yeah. Good point.
You know, I went to
Dude.
Menards and hey, Cade, so you went to Menards, right? To get the sandpaper.
Yeah.
Did you pick up those bags? Because they were doing the 15% off sale if you use those bags. They take those bags, they fold them back up, and they put them back in the pile. I'm like, oh, it's not like we're living during a pandemic or anything.
Bro.
Yikes.
I
Yeah, you
did
might
that.
recall
I'm like,
local
hand sanitizer.
Yeah, call your local health department and be like, hey, what the fuck's going on at Menards?
That's
Oh
just-
my god! If they're keeping open our bars where they're just humping each other on a daily, I don't think they're
Bro.
gonna do too much.
The bar. That's
mean,
why I don't want to go
Rip
to bars right
buds.
now.
I won't go to bars right now. I mean, that's why I liked Pistons for the pure reason no one was there, and once Buds came there, I went to Pistons because Buds took the fights because obviously biker bar.
Yeah.
Where else they gonna fight? Other than the biker bar.
Why the fuck is so sharp?
Your knife is sharp.
Alex, what are you working on right now?
Engine.
Engine? Are you
Engine.
spraying it all
I'm priming it.
in your room
Yes.
with no ventilation?
I have a
Bro.
no boy. I'm not spraying that much. No. I'm not.
Oh no. he's
Yeah, I
gonna
just
get
thought about
like
that.
me.
He's
Yeah.
about to get fucking high.
I can ventilate. Give me a sec.
Yeah, just,
Yeah, you're gonna be on a ventilator, all right.
I heard the rattle can and I was like, oh no.
Oh no.
Dude, that's like the main reason I'm not doing cards because literally, I'm in a room where I can't open a window.
Brush
See-
work is done inside.
Yeah.
I could assemble the RX-7 that Robert gave me forever ago, but I'm going to wait until I can like do good paint before I fuck with it, because it's an RX-7. I don't want to fuck that up.
This time of the year is a really bad time to try to paint anything outside. The air is cold and humid.
No, but I painted my pictures out in weather like
That's
this.
what
and they turned out
happens
great.
when
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah,
that's
but
on
yours.
canvas.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
painting
I'm
on
so pretty good.
Oh, dude, Rip Gage.
Rest in peace.
He's about to be one of the Blood Brothers.
this is probably like the 50th time I've cut myself, and it's not the worst one. I remember long time.
Crosspoint.
I remember long time ago I was doing a model, and while I was using the hobby knife, it broke through the nub, but I didn't stop my own hand fast enough, so it went let's see, through my thumbnail all the way down to right there,
Dude, nice.
and I bled a hell of a ton.
Oops.
All right, I'm go get this washed off real quick. I'll be right back.
Well, at least Gage only did that. I got mad at a dad wagon and sliced my finger to the bone.
Nerd.
Hey Robert, how many times did you hurt yourself when we worked on my Mazda 3?
No comment.
There's in the whole few years I had that car, which I only recently sold, also to one of Robert's friends. Almost every time he and I would work on the car, whether it was doing something minuscule like changing out the alternator, guaranteed Robert would bust his fucking knuckles against something.
Oh yeah.
I don't understand how.
Yeah, like he just come out and he wouldn't even notice that happen, and he'd look at his hand and it'd be fucking scraped up, and he's like, what the fuck? I think the one time you didn't get hurt, I did.
Yeah, and it was weird. I still haven't cut myself since then, or since the last time we worked on the 3.
That's therapy for you.
Have you guys been on COD here recently?
Not since the
not
LAN
since
party.
They have a game mode right now called 1v1 Me Bro with UAV always on, and you can talk to your opponent.
Dax has gotta love that.
1v1 Me Bro.
Dude, I can't get over how the other night at the arcade, the High Score Saloon 2 is actually a pretty nice little joint, but they have this gunslinger game. My accuracy in, any FPS we play is fucking bananas, but my hand coordination could not for the life of me figure out how to aim properly. Every time I'd go to aim at someone, my fucking hand would always want to clench all the weight and it cocks the gun to the left.
Because you're not used to.
It got to a point where I was literally holding like my thumb stretched out to force my palm to be open with this toy gun to actually aim it, so I could actually aim. But Gage was there like, bro, how many fucking trick shots do you hit down map in Warzone with the HDR? And I'm like, dude, that's with my mouse.
It's different when we're on keyboard and mouse than using an actual rifle on a shitty 45 FPS game.
Dude, if I carried a gun around at the same speed that I, move my mouse around, it would be fucking bananas. Because I keep my DPI and sensitivity super low, so I have to swipe really hard and really fast to get anything done. Could you imagine fucking swinging your gun around and fucking deadlocking on people?
A lot of people do that.
Hey, what's up, Satch?
Wait, not a lot of people are as accurate as John Wick.
Okay, fair enough.
Robert, your bud's in the chat.
Who's that?
Satch.
Oh, Austin?
Yeah. He's asking what models we're building. I'm building a 66 Chevy Nova Pro Street.
I thought I'd send him a Snapchat of mine. Building the 76 Vega.
Which I'm very excited to see because it's going to be... Oh, wait, do you want to say the colors? I mean, obviously you can see one of them.
Here.
You can see one of them from 7 miles away.
Yeah, it's gonna be pink, and it's gonna have a highlighter green roll bar.
That's actually kind of badass, and I like that.
I think the entire okay, don't laugh. I spent like 5 minutes at the beginning of this podcast trying to figure out where the rest of the model kit was because I was looking for like the frame and everything. I forgot it's a tube chassis, so I was looking at it the whole time thinking it was roll bar parts.
Nice.
That's honestly
He said,
funny.
"Don't laugh, dickhead."
I'm not laughing at him. I'm laughing at the dude that just called me a very sensitive word as I killed him.
Oh?
Which just happened to line up when
It lined it up perfectly with yours.
He says as if he's not the one that just got killed.
Oh no, I did just die. Like I totally just got cross-mounted.
Weak.
I don't have my boys with me, so how am I gonna do the good call outs?
Sucks.
Yeah, I need to buy a monitor and put it over here, and I guess get a capture card. But I don't know why I do that when just spend the money on the PC.
I want to get a third monitor and a fourth monitor.
At least let me get one before you get the third or fourth, because that'll make me feel like peak poverty.
It's funny because I bought myself a monitor whenever the stimulus came in, and then I saw the Persona 5 vinyls, and I was like, "Oh fuck, I'm buying those instead." So I almost had a third this week.
Oh, well then Robert's probably gonna feel bad because I literally just bought my new graphics card and my monitor because my stimulus can't finally hit.
Nice. I got a desk.
Alex, talk about your stimulus.
It's in the mail, and it's going to someone else.
Why?
Because I don't get a stimulus.
How the hell do you not get one if there's one in your name coming to you?
He has so much money that he doesn't apply.
Yep. I'm just too rich.
He gets all that Twitch money and OnlyFans money.
Yeah, my OnlyFans is booming. I am outside that tax bracket. I make $124,000 a year. Yep.
I thought that was for a married couple.
Yeah. And?
He's married to the game, I got you.
Married to the money.
I want a 68 Chevy 2.
He's married
I'm
to
gonna
that
build
bread.
a full-size one someday. Want to use the Pro Street model to build a mini version for shows.
Man.
Yeah! I need to actually, I'm gonna pick up a 70s version
I'm over
to
here
build
like
one
a
for
stump
shows.
on a log because
I accidentally messed up on the model here, so hopefully it's not
I'm
too bad.
casually shooting terrorists.
But there we go, we fixed it.
Good.
We've caught back up on this side. Now we just need to put the top blocks on, and then we can fix up the primer. This is my first model I built, so I'm kind of just
Deep down, we
experimenting
all know
how
I'm
it
shooting
goes.
lollies.
I have a
you
71
can't tell me
Chevy Nova
otherwise.
4
Dude,
door.
cat ears Mara? Question
This was
mark?
my Christmas gift.
I don't know why you love that skin so damn
It's
much.
so good. Come on, you gotta admit that's like her best skin, dude.
Bad part is it was data mined and shown that the cat ear skin was supposed to come with a skirt, and they just never did it.
I mean, I don't blame them.
I do.
The skin is fine as is.
I need to find the breather caps.
It's one of the few things that I looked at in
They're
that game.
gummy
and
valve
it-
covers. And then
Oh,
the
I'm
breather
spending money
caps.
today, aren't I?
Oh, yeah.
I thought you did that also with the.
I did that with the tracer packs for a couple of the tracer packs and the anime.
Yeah, you did it
Wait,
for the
go.
anime ones too.
I want to
both of
put
the
a
anime
twin
guns. I
turbo
did not buy
LS3 in
that
it,
super
possibly,
pack.
and all-wheel drive if I'm feeling
Oh, you didn't?
crazy.
Got
No.
my
I'm
Think
keep
you
my
patched
Nova's
up.
stock,
What?
and it's gonna stay stock.
Am I
But
just like not
I
seeing
have
the wheelie
some-
bar anywhere?
future build options I want to kind of
The wheelie bar was
figure out.
the friend made along the way.
Those aren't the valve covers, are they? Yeah, I was gonna say that's fucking
Why
weird.
about this band-aids? It's the flexible kind, so I can like easily move my finger still.
Oh, here.
See, normally with band-aids, I always cut like holding it long ways. I always cut like the very ends down the middle, so that way you can stretch them around the joint.
Yeah, well, we have like a lot of these flexible ones because my mom needs them for couplers, sutras, stitches, whatever. So I was like, oh, I can just use that, and I can still use my finger like normal.
Yeah, one of Megan's friends, he needed a band-aid, and he saw me do that, and he's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I was like, "Don't worry, you'll understand." He literally cut like right on the joint of one of his fingers.
You like 8 the
And
900
then
for
I
the
was
wheel
like, I
when
took
I'm
a
done.
first aid class.
That's a decent build right there for the LS3.
I'm not going to say I'm an
You could
expert
actually push a little bit more
performing
power
first
if
aid
you wanted,
CPR by
especially
any
if you
means,
went
but
through
that
the
was one of the
boost.
things that I actually learned out of that
But
class
that'll be a
was
decent,
if you have band-aids and you get a cut on a joint that
non-ridiculous
moves, just
and
cut
more
the
of
fucking
a
ends and wrap them around.
practical build. Some people just do insane builds that are absolutely
He thought that was
ridiculous.
just so fucking whimsical. It's like, dude.
What the?
The mentally impaired are very easily impressed. Why do you think I always gasp when we talk?
Well, I mean, I'm mentally impaired.
I'm trying to say the nice version of retarded, dumbass.
Whoa! TOS.
Moderators.
Okay, you
God.
do know that that's not even that bad of a word anymore with Twitch or anything. It's
Moderators.
the S word that's now bad apparently.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. You want to call me it?
yeah. Twitch staff.
So,
I'm
can
mad.
someone explain to me why that all of a sudden is getting people banned?
What the?
Because
Because Twitch
I
added
cannot
it
find
to
the
their
find the valve
guidelines on
covers.
sexual harassment, I believe.
How is
And
that
because-
sexual harassment?
because we're
I don't
special
know.
snowflakes. No, you can't call Pokemon that.
Now this is gonna be a nice color. I'm digging this. You guys can't see it because it's super, super bright and on these LEDs.
F.
What's Alex
But-
doing? He's got himself muted.
That's a good question.
I could
He's
easily
like,
get way
"Uh-oh,
over
I
1,000,
didn't notice
but
that."
then I'll never grip up. I was talking to Austin.
Okay.
I didn't want to interrupt everyone else talking. I cannot find these valve covers on this sheet. I'm just be blind.
Is it chrome?
That's what I'm trying to see if it is chrome, but it doesn't say.
Man.
It
It
would
may be
have-
chrome. It may be
I would
chrome.
say it would have a C or a chrome or whatever. There should be a table of contents or whatever. Or like a key or something.
Oh
Man,
yeah. Oh,
What?
sorry.
Go ahead.
The guy that owns APC
Yep.
Hobby, he drives himself a 92 NA Miata, and he has a 2016 Insti Miata, and he dailies a Mazda. Fucking was a 6?
Indy.
That's a Mazda 3.
Oh, Mazda 3s.
Mazda
hatch.
3 had.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah,
Alright,
Dude,
then I want to
love
do
Mazda
this.
so much.
right. Like he randomly came up to me, he started striking on conversation. He's like, "So, like, what cars are you guys into?"
Yeah, I'm
Like
in there
you
all the
see,
time,
we're
so
into
he doesn't-
special cars.
It's like, oh yeah, but I have these Fiatas in the background, courtesy of Gage for Christmas, and they are super comfy. They don't fit your feet too well because they're just oversized and kind of one size fits all. But like
Yeah. Perfect.
Fiatas, Shuzukis,
Shuzukis?
Super, damn it, beat me to it.
Chevrolets.
You do know
Lamborghinis.
those Miata shoes that you're talking about? Donut did a video about them saying that they're a terrible gift.
Yeah,
Well, I
I saw
mean,
that. Made me so mad.
Yeah, I saw that too, and I was like, I could understand where they're coming from because they are a very low quality like slipper. But the thing is it's not supposed to be like a serious gift. It's like, hey, you like Miatas? Here, gay boy, have them.
Seriously. Yeah.
Like they're like, oh yeah, that's an okay gift. That's like a thanks.
I love-
Thanks.
Yeah, I love my Miata. If it's not obvious, I have a 1991 Mazda Miata, pop up and down headlights and all, and it is stupid loud. Me and
It's
Gage
gonna
went-
get louder.
and we were both pretty well deaf the day after.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was a
Gross.
3-hour drive, I'm pretty
I
sure.
can come over right now
Yeah.
with the death wheel, and we can make it louder.
Yeah, I know.
Think about it.
I mean, we don't need to. We could just unbolt my muffler. It's aftermarket.
Hey, can we just do the better option and just take the entire headers off?
Mm. I just said those NA Miatas are badass and not gay. But
I'm
okay.
but I
Start
mean,
lying
Okay.
to yourself.
It's okay. I have a small collection. Well, it's not so small, but I have a collection of Hot Wheels Miatas. I have a shitload of the yellow ones because every time I see one in stores, I have to get it.
Just
Even
have
if it's the Matchbox ND Miata, which I finally found in stores, I just have to get it. Because, I love Miatas. They were my dream car, growing up. Because I just always thought they were such a cool little sports car. Because it's like a British sports car from the 50s, 60s, but reliable.
Here's the bigger
Japanese.
question: how many companies have actually copied the Miata? I know Ferrari did with one of their style of cars, and it did help sales.
Honda with their S2000.
Yeah, but the problem with the S2000 is
wasn't
didn't
copied.
didn't they make it a more reliable car just with a shittier platform?
No,
Yeah.
the S2000 was the superior car in almost every way. It's just it could not sell against the already well-established, super popular Miata.
Ah, that's
Like,
what it
and
was.
also the Miata retailed at like 14 grand.
Yeah, the
I think the
S2000
S2000
is
was like
way
21,
more. Oh yeah,
whatever.
and
it came
they still go for thousands and thousands and thousands
Yeah.
more.
Because for years it was the most powerful, naturally aspirated four-cylinder engine on the planet.
Tyler, how tall are you?
Like, it was really powerful.
6'3".
Can't you
from
fit in
that
Gibbs
time.
Miata? If the top's
I can't-
down. Top's
If the
down.
top is up, the metal bar, the first, other than the main frame of it, the first metal support beam,
You would
racked
fit
the
if
back
you
of my
could put
head.
You would
So,
fit if you
I
could put his
mean-
legs under his side of the dash.
Hey, you can
Yeah.
fit in the Miata, bro. Just not comfortably. He said he was 6'3", so he can't fit in one. So I mean,
Oh,
you can
really?
fit.
No, I fit in Gibbs Miata. I just have to
could-
kind of bend my knees into the dash and kind of slip into the seat.
So there's two things that people who are really tall do with Miatas. They get a custom seat bracket because the stock one actually sits like an extra inch and a half over where it mounts, and aftermarket ones sit, almost flush to the ground. And then
No,
they
I'll-
also replace the steering wheel because the stock steering wheel is fucking humongous.
I was supposed to say, I was surprised when I was able to get into the driver's seat so pretty easily in your Miata.
Yeah, it's a really nice and comforting car, which I'm perfect height for that car because I'm only 5'8". I'm a fucking manlet, but I remember my buddy Cody in high school, he came out to Cars and Coffee a few times because I was like, hey, I know you like cars. You had an RX-8 and then you got a Miata recently, even though it was an automatic, and he just needed a daily driver. You should come out to Cars and Coffee and check things out. And he came out, and then he's like, you wanted one of these forever, right? I was like, yeah, but if I get one, I'm gonna get a manual. He's like, oh no, I wouldn't try to sell it to you. You want to sit in it and like take it for a ride? I was like, is
Duh.
that a fucking question?
Yes.
Yeah. Sat in it, seat all the way back, perfect. I
And you
literally,
learned,
I literally popped my right hand down to the shifter was in my reach perfectly. I was like, oh yeah, this is it. I need
Oh
one.
shit! I forgot I was trying to do that challenge to unlock that gun. Oops.
And you learned manual in like 2 days.
Manual's not that hard to learn though. That's the problem.
Robert was there whenever I drove for the first time. It actually went pretty well.
I mean, not killing a car for like the first 3 or 4 blocks, absolutely.
Yeah, I didn't kill the car until we went to McDonald's.
Yeah.
Ba, 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 ba. It was going. Bleh, bleh, bleh.
Yeah, my problem with driving stick at first was my left foot is not used to an actual clutch, and I played racing sims, fucking cabinet simulators at the arcades. With racing sims, the clutch is on or off. There's no actuation point or like progressively like letting it out. No, it's either your clutch is on or it's off. So I was just not used to having to ease my foot off the clutch as I pushed it the gas whenever I'd launch, and I was like, oh, that's my problem. What if I just use my ears to listen for whenever I can feel the clutch engage? And sure enough, bam, right then and there, perfect. Had it down.
It also helps you were learning on a brand new clutch.
Yeah, that does make things a lot easier. Learning on a new clutch versus a worn down, needing to be replaced clutch.
Yeah. My mom
I-
saw me kill the car within the first week of having it in the middle of Green River at the intersection of Lynch, and she was like, "Hey, I saw you killed your car. You need to get better at driving." I was like, "Mom, did you not see the fucking Sienna that just
You're my
slammed its
children
brakes
and
in
I am
front of
your
me on a
mommy.
green light?" Of course, I'm gonna kill my fucking car. I immediately fucking stomped the brake and forgot to stomp in the clutch, and it just
Really
died.
can't even see it. Cannot
Yeah.
even see it.
Yeah,
It's
but
just-
that saved your car though. You doing
Oh
that?
yeah, it stalled out, and my fucking car just took right in the middle of the intersection. And this Sienna, right as soon as I stopped, that's when they finally turned, and there was no traffic. We had the green light on a turn. I was like, "Oh, you're a piece of shit." And my mom just happened to be at a red light at that same intersection and saw it happen.
Hi, Mom. I remember when I got ran off the road by a driver, and I was in my dad's truck, so I'm like, I'm just gonna go off the road. It's not gonna hurt the truck. Lol. So I went off the road. I had AAA. She came up and said I would have beat the shit out of that guy. That's right when I bought my first pistol. I'm like, I mean, I could have done the same thing too, but at least I kept my cool. I'm like, Mom, if you were behind me, we could have been in trouble.
I had a newer Sienna a few months ago try to run my Corolla into the back of a semi on an interstate,
I
and
remember
instead
that.
I just slowed down and still merged into this lane anyways, because this person tried to pull off into like the shoulder and speed up to get around me, and I was like, no, that's not happening, sis. So I got all the way over and slowed down, and then I saw this fucking Sienna just fly into the fucking grass, and
Yeah,
I just kept fucking going. I was like, you did that to yourself.
think about
You're-
what you have done.
You were
Like-
dead before it even
Like,
started.
you tried to get around me while I was merging into that lane and speeding up, and you progressively. So, how it worked was I was merging over, and then halfway over, they sped up and tried to get around me using the shoulder of this road. And I was like, I sped up a little bit further, got all the way over, and then slowed down. It's like, yeah, you're a fucking retard if you're gonna try to merge into my or like get around me while I'm merging into this lane, using the shoulder of the road to get around me. Like, whatever the fuck happens to your car, it's not on me.
Ain't my problem now.
And of course, I wouldn't worry because I have a fucking brand new Corolla hatchback. It's gonna keep me safe.
See, I feel like most people just do dumb shit thinking that their insurance is going to say, oh, yeah, it's the other person's fault. Because didn't someone try to get you for like $15,000 of loss prevention pay because they hit the
Yep.
neon from their store?
They tried to sue me and my insurance company directly, and my insurance company immediately went, "Hold on, didn't that
Yeah.
guy like go to the hospital? It had memory loss, and couldn't remember his life anymore. Let's get an alibi from him." And then they reached out to me. They're like, "Hey, so you don't have to represent yourself in court. Can you provide us an alibi and your recollection of that day?" And I was like, "I'll be honest. The first thing I remember that day was waking up and going to my buddy Cole's to hang out. And then the next thing I remember was metal tweezers pulling glass out of my left ear." And they're like, "All right, that should be enough." And then that person chose to settle out of court at some point
Huh.
because my insurance company kept pressing him. It was like, "Yeah, there's no way your defense is going to hold up in court. You're not the one that went to the hospital, and you're not the one that forgot your life. This
Yeah, but-
guy is."
Wasn't her like BS story that honestly that we came to the conclusion wasn't going to work was I couldn't
said-
drive to work.
She said that she had loss of weight just because she could not go to work. The thing is she doesn't work. She owns a bar up in Fort Wayne.
Hmm.
So her whole job is just owning it. So, excuse the fuck out of me. What loss of wage? Your bar is still operated without you. Even
That's kind of the whole point of being an owner is you're supposed to set it up to where it can run.
injured and declined the ambulance to the hospital.
But didn't you say like her car was totaled?
Oh yeah, she had a Cadillac SRX. The front
Oh, you
bumper
did her a
plastic
favor.
on those things. Yeah. What's funny is like I knew the car that hit me before I saw the photos of the accident. So like I couldn't remember it all happened, and I was like, "Did I get hit by a Cadillac?" And they're like, "Yeah." I was like,
Did it sting like a bee?
I'll be honest, I could not really feel much for a while after that. Like I'd go outside in shorts and tank tops and be perfectly fine. And this was in the middle of December, or actually right before Christmas that it happened.
Back
So
when we
it was
used to have
plenty
snow.
cold. Yeah,
Back when we would actually get snow.
Yeah.
Remember snow?
We got
Lol.
snow.
Oh,
It snowed just a few days ago. It
Oh,
didn't
you
stick,
mean the
and it rained right
piss poor-
afterwards, but
yeah, the piss poor Mother Nature pre-cum that we got? Yeah. That wasn't
that.
snow.
and there's plenty of nicer ways to talk about the creation of your children, but whatever.
If you really want to know the origin of Kennedy's birth, there's an ongoing joke that she was made like a chicken.
TOS. Okay.
Because it was in a confined space with a heat lamp. So,
Bad chicken.
oh, shut the fuck up about bad chicken.
Such a good
that-
story. I can never let that one down.
I don't think everybody else knows that story, so let's keep it that way.
So yeah, you want to tell it?
So, what
Nope.
happened?
I can tell it. I remember this.
Let's not, because it's the most terrifying experience of my life.
Says the man who had children with his wife. Okay.
That's not the worst
Ex-wife.
experience. I love my kids.
Yeah, but it's your wife.
Ex-wife.
Ex-wife.
Are you guys divorced?
No,
No.
not till March.
So
So
why?
is your wife.
Can we just all agree that it's ex-wife for the love of
No.
God?
Is she already engaged again?
No.
I thought she was.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
she
well.
is. I thought you were
You
talking
think-
about me, and I was like,
Oh, yeah,
no.
Or-
No,
yeah.
you're not a she.
Yeah, she is.
No, dude, you gotta
E?
stay married for that money.
Oh, so you're the person that Todd Ringle pulled over with the wig, huh?
Oh
What?
my god. Dude, Todd Ringle, like, that dude's a class act. I like seeing his posts.
Yeah, he's probably in trouble about that one though.
I mean, mugshots are public domain.
It's
Yeah,
not
you
the.
can go and look up a bunch right now.
And probably half those kids are from North.
You'll be surprised how many mugshots of people I've noticed on EPD that are people that we went to school with.
Oh yeah, that's what I was saying.
I get on there all the time to see if anybody I know is in jail.
Hot.
I've seen a couple people from North and New Tech that I went to school with on there, and I just laughed hysterically.
Yeah, I don't care to keep up with everyone's bookings because I know either way, I'm gonna see my dumbass friends from high school saying "free my man's" or they're gonna be on Snapchat like, "Lol, look at this idiot." Always knew he was a troublemaker.
Yeah, good point.
Just for the
Yeah, I finally get arrested for speeding, and I look on Facebook or Snapchat and I see my mugshot memed to all fuck. Like my buddy Nicola, whenever he got arrested for speeding, his mugshot, he
oh
deliberately
shit, yeah, we meme the fuck out of it.
he made the goofiest
Holy
face intentionally for the sole purpose of this is ridiculous.
Hey Robert,
Singled out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but wasn't his charges like he was going well over
Oh,
100
momentum.
miles an hour, like double the speed limit?
Yeah, he was going way too fast. But he was like, "This is ridiculous that I have to take a mugshot to put it on the internet, so I'm gonna make it funny." Which is kind of my rationale. Whenever I took my passport photo, I was like, "I'm gonna be stuck with this for 10 years. This is the most expensive photo I've ever taken.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna enjoy it."
Now, bigger question is, what would we all assume would be the reason that each one of us went to jail?
but are you?
If you don't think I'm gonna go to jail for doing at least double the limit, you're an idiot.
Oh no, I see you going to jail for speeding or finally snapping because someone hit your car and you decked them in the face.
Someone hit the Miata.
Oh
Like
yeah,
aggravated assault.
I'm not really
and,
surprised
reckless
about the
endangerment
PTI
speeding.
situation,
Like,
though.
that's what I see for your charges.
See, if the
Uh,
Corolla gets hit, it's easy insurance fix. But like if the Miata gets hit, there's a really good chance they're gonna total it.
Oh no, I'm thinking like
Really
if the
good
Miata
chance?
gets hit, no, it'll get totaled.
It'll get totaled. Unless it's just bumper damage, it's gonna get totaled.
Not now. If someone backed into it and broke more of the plastic and like did a little bit of body damage, I feel like Gib would have been like, "I'm not even insurance claiming that. I'll get a new panel."
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the back panel's already fucked up.
Yeah. So if you got like now, but if he got really rear-ended, where it like snapped the back end, did a lot of damage, yeah, he would probably deck the person in the face.
Yeah, if someone hit my Miata and destroyed it, yeah, I'd fucking break. Because, I wanted that fucking car for years, and whenever my Japan trip got delayed the first time, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna look at Marketplace again, see what I can find. And then, I saw some Miatas, and then a person who shall not be named for obvious reasons, reached out to me and was like, hey, I heard you're looking for a Miata. And the guy who was going to buy my Miata backed out last minute. I need cash in my hands tomorrow so I can get this other car that I want.
He ended up
Do you
buying
think-
a Subaru.
Yeah, he bought a Subaru, but he was like, "Can you do this?" I was like, "Absolutely." And at that instant, I pulled up my phone, texted my boss. I was like, "Yeah, I'm not going to be able to come in tomorrow. I'm having an account issue," which I did have an account issue, but it wasn't like a major one. I could have just called the bank to resolve. And I went to the bank, pulled out $2,800, wearing a cool ass face mask, black with this cool valve on the side. And I looked at the teller and I said, something doesn't feel right about walking out of a bank with a stack of hundreds and a mask.
Try being me. I went into the bank wearing a mask and walked out with well over $5,000.
Yeah, it just feels so weird. I'm like, shouldn't there be like, you know?
And I've come to find out that when I
Serious
banked with Fifth Third, they wouldn't let you leave with over $4,000 in cash unless it's in large denominations. Because at first they were going to give it to me all in 20s because that's all they had.
Oh, that sounds like their problem then.
Yeah, and they're like, "Sir, we can't let you leave the bank with this large accommodation of cash without it
Yeah,
being
you
in large
can.
bills."
One,
And I'm like,
because it's illegal for me to stay here, and two, I'm not leaving without it. So
I was like, three, I'm trying to pay a fucking loan off. I need the money.
See, my bank about that, but my bank also with older people, they try to grill them about why they're withdrawing, select amounts of money. So like, whenever I pulled out the money for my Miata, they asked me what I was pulling out money for, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna go and buy my dream car. It's an old Miata, and they're like, oh, that sounds like fun. Congratulations. But some people pull up money, be like, "Oh, I got a call the other day saying that my son was in jail and that they need like $50 in PayPal gift cards to get him out, or some shit like that."
So you should know that's a scam. Okay.
See, I wish older people would
Catch
Understand
on
that.
to
know
dumb
that by
shit.
now, because that's been going on ever since the dawn of the internet. Is internet fraud and scams. So like, you think that, like, with how we have this information literally everywhere, like, you go online and you search any of these scripts that these people just told you over the phone, you'll see countless records of other people who fell for the same shit. It's like, you'd think that like by now it'd be said and done,
How many times we gotta teach you this lesson, old man?
right? Yeah.
Poor guy.
I mean, when the teller at Fifth Third asked why I was taking out $5,000 and I didn't tell her it was for a loan, I just jokingly said it's for drugs and a divorce.
in that order.
And then they reach under the table and they hit a security button.
They can't. I could tell them I'm using it to pay an assassination. They can't do shit because it's confidential information on my account.
TOS.
What happens if I say I'm building a bomb? I don't feel like that's confidential. If it
Oh my
causes,
God.
Depends on where they're building it.
Well, thanks to the Patriot Act, yeah, they can literally just call the police right then and there just for saying bomb.
Oh yeah. Didn't somebody actually get that happen to him? He was saying he's like he's
I'm
gonna blow up
this
Wendy's
place.
bathroom.
He was talking about taking a dump, yeah.
Yeah, and he got the cops called him and shit.
Goddamn killers.
Like, I feel sorry for that dude, but
Dude, what do you mean? I don't.
why?
Because that's a legendary story. You got called in on a bomb threat because you blew up the bathroom, literally. Like,
Oh, let's talk about Gibbs' bomb threat.
Oh, yeah.
he got a bomb.
So I went to Vincent's University, right? My fucking license plate doesn't really show it in the camera frame, but I even got a fucking plate because I went to the school. Well, we had this thing on Snapchat called Trailblazer Snaps, which was mostly for NSFW Snapchats. Before the dawn of OnlyFans, people would anonymously submit their photographs to this. But there was also some funny ones. Like, a lot of people would show pictures of themselves holding guns in the bathroom. They're like, taking a dump, but ISIS be plotting. Well, I took it a step further. And mind you, I did not live on campus. I lived 55 miles away at home here. I took a photo of me holding this practice mortar that I have in the bathroom, pants down around my ankles, got my fucking bomb in hand. I was like, taking a dump, but I know ISIS is plotting. And the next day, I come to school, and all I could hear is people going, "Oh my god, did you hear about the bomb threat on campus last night?" And I'm like, "What? There was a bomb threat?" And they're like, "Yeah, apparently someone had a grenade on Snapchat." It's like, someone had a grenade on Snapchat?
That's not a grenade.
Whoa,
That's
whoa,
a...
whoa, whoa,
Do,
whoa.
do they know who had it? And they're like, "No, they have no idea." I'm like,
Cool.
"No." I hope they find him. I hope they reprimand this man for having a bomb on campus.
That
I
like
just-
before you could go back and replay a snap and screenshot it, or
Yeah, that was before you could go back and replay. So, fucking Trailblazer Snap saw my snap. They put it up on their story, and they never found out who had that Snapchat. But the person who had that Snapchat a couple weeks later stopped posting together.
you keep
So-
cutting out every time Tyler's mic cuts in.
Dude,
Sorry, my computer crashed.
Shock.
Likely story.
My overclock was a little too aggressive, and it just took a shit on itself.
Basically,
Shock.
they never found out the guy who runs the Trailblazer Snap. He stopped posting on it a couple weeks after that incident. But I will forever remember, feel like, I was that guy who had a bomb threat called on a school without even fucking being there or saying anything. But they never did anything about all the guys who would post up with like various guns, which they had a campus ban on, firearms.
obviously.
And people, have their handguns, shotgun. I think one dude had a full-on fucking AR in one photo. It was a pretty popular Snapchat for the time. I kind of miss being in college because, things like that were fucking iconic and hilarious. But I will forever remember the time that a bomb threat was called in on campus for something I shared. I was nowhere near campus. I was in a whole different town.
You're like an hour and a half away.
And I didn't realize like how little I tell the story until like a couple weeks ago. I told, I was talking to Megan. I was like, "Yeah, remember that time I had a bomb threat called in my school?" And she's like, "Wait, back when we were freshmen?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "That was you?" I was like, How did I not tell you the story? She's like, "You never told it." I was like,
You know why?
"What?"
Bros before hoes. That's
Like,
why.
In the 4 years that I've known this person, and it took until a couple weeks ago for me to like tell them that story the first time. Apparently, weird.
I am missing a part from my model. It's a small part, but it's kind of bugging me that I can't find it.
The breather
Why do we
caps
have
for
a
my
pin-
model don't fit. There's
Ow.
already
Wait,
breather caps in the model, and then it wants to put breather caps on top of the breather caps. So I'm just not gonna do that.
Alex,
Yeah,
why do I have a message from Snuffles saying left me?
that just says left me,
Yeah, it just says left me.
cause y'all dating. Remember?
When did I agree to this?
You don't remember? You were flirting with her the whole time, bro.
That was with Big Mommy, not with Snuffles.
That is Snuffles.
That is Snuffles, you moron.
Yeah, look at you. I bet you feel real stupid right now.
Yo, he's like, yo, bro, that was Big Mommy Golf Girlfriend, not Snuffles. You know, Big Mommy Golf Girlfriend?
Poor
It is
Snuffles.
Snuffles. Oops. I
Wow,
don't know why she said left me.
this is why Mom doesn't fucking love you.
No one loves him, it's fine.
Same.
Or I wouldn't be, divorced.
You're not divorced.
And you're alone. Shut the hell up.
And?
Oh no, he big mad because I just
Oh,
spit some
no.
facts. Hey, what happened to Robert?
Yeah, Rip Robert. Where'd he go?
Oh, no.
He probably had stream delays again. And the FPS dropped.
Is his stream up right now?
It
Crash.
was, but he kept taking it down because it was only showing 7 frames.
Damn. Let me see what I'm at. Yeah, I wonder why, because, like, Robert's internet speed is fast as fuck. It's
Yeah, but you
ridiculous.
also have to think about the hardware he's streaming from.
Yeah.
His
That's
hardware
true.
is better than mine, but the problem is,
No.
laptop.
The hardware's not.
He's
I
I
got
thought he's on a
is-
1660 Super.
No.
No.
He's on his
Robert,
laptop.
Dude.
Robert has one of my old work laptops, which
Oh.
has an old i7 4720 HQ, I think.
Then you want to run like 2500 bit rate as well.
See,
Yeah.
I've only dropped 510 frames so
So
far.
yeah, drop your bit rate to 2500
Yep.
and force stream at 720p.
I'm just going to
I'm on
turn my
CPS
stream
streams.
off because it is tanking my computer right now.
That's fair. We probably should
So what
start
are-
getting into the damn video.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot that was a topic of discussion.
It's 9:18.
Oh yeah.
I could
I
just,
literally just watched that video right before the stream started. So
I figured
like,
I'll just stream my
prepared.
screen for the video.
What video?
The here, I'll-
game ranks 30, just 30. It's not like top 30. It's just 30 announced games from last year.
Yeah. Man, I have to go to
There's only a few of them
GameStop
I
and-
give a shit about.
I forgot. I gotta cancel my pre-orders for my Lego Star Wars game and Kayla's Dying Light to GameStop.
What you do is you change bank cards so that way whenever they go to make that transaction, it fucking cancels and it gets denied.
Robert, I've done a whole
No, that's
5 pieces.
too much more difficult route. Don't do it.
What'd you say, Alex?
I've done
Yeah,
a whole
that's
5
swapping
pieces.
banks and shit.
I can't hear you. People keep talking.
I've done a whole 5 pieces. Be proud.
Oh, nice.
The engine's
I-
getting close to where I just got to put on the stack, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I have mine painted. That's it. For my engine block and
So
transmission.
this is my model. This is what I've worked on all day, guys.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I have a Charmander.
Actually,
I have
hold
all
up.
of them except for Charizard now. Kennedy busted his legs off and ate them.
Hold up.
So, well, while Alex is trying to figure out his thing, I guess I'll talk
Yeah.
about my night because I had an experience. I'm pretty sure at some point I probably came pretty damn close to dying because I drank too much, obviously. And one of my best friends, growing up, John, he passed away last year from alcohol poisoning. Well, at one point, whenever I decided to lay down and go to bed, I had a lucid dream where both he and I in this dream were hanging out, and we were aware that I was not physically there, that my body was still here in the real world, but I was psychologically there. And fucking, we were hanging out, and at some point he's like, "Listen, I hate to cut things short, but you have to go back home. Your friends back home need you. You just have to be there." And then he pushes me through a doorway, and then I wake up and I'm like, "Oh my god!" And that's when the fucking vomiting started. So
He's like, we should get that alcohol out of you, boy.
Like- I was like, "Did I just come so close to dying that my friend from the other side just saved my fucking life?"
Oh yeah.
From the other
Oh,
side.
yeah, well,
Other side.
Oh,
He's
you
like,
had
"You
one
have
of
to
these
go
experiences?
back home. Your friends need
Tyler,
you."
we cannot understand you. Just mute yourself.
Alright, I'm just gonna stream the video to my live stream.
okay.
That way that the live stream can see it. And then we can just go, literally go one by one.
I don't know what video.
He's got it up
so
on
give
his
me 1
screen.
second.
Yeah.
The game ranks, top 30 upcoming
Alright.
games.
I got it.
Everyone good?
Yep. Rip Tyler.
Rip
in peace,
Tyler.
Just send it.
I bullied him.
Oh, wait, hold up.
So there's a lot to get to. Keep in mind our rules for this list. It's games announced in 2020.
Oh, yes,
so if
I
there's a
can't
game you might
wait
think is
for a
missing
list
from
of
this
video
list,
games in
like
development.
say Dying Light 2, Elder Scrolls 6,
I'm sure there's
Vampire
still
the Masquerade
comments
Bloodlines
on the
2,
bottom like,
Deathloop,
"You
Back
missed
4 Blood,
this, you
Scorn,
idiot."
Atomic Heart, even Halo Infinite, stuff like
Guaranteed.
that. It's because
But then
those
there's
are
some
games
announced
that are coming
early.
out
These
that
are
are,
all the things announced
just
in
remakes,
2020. So
reimaginings,
buckle
or
up
ports
and let's get
of
started
the
off
game.
with number 30 and talk about
Like,
State of Decay
I watched
3.
the video
To be
literally
honest,
right before
there's
this
not
started,
much
and I
info
was like,
on it.
there's a
All
few
we
games
have
I'm
is
looking
this
forward to, but
honestly
most
very
of them
cool
are pretty well
cinematic trailer
ports or
where
updates or
zombie gears
reimaginings,
are
and sure enough,
confirmed,
yeah,
which
none of
I
them are
think
mentioned.
are terrifying as somebody who has always been just weirdly creeped out by deers. Anyway, crafting arrows at a campfire seems to be a thing. Maybe a bigger emphasis on crafting this time around. That's roughly all we know.
Hold
We
up,
know
let
the
me do
same
something.
team
It's gonna be covered, so
is
There we
working
go.
on it. State of Decay 2
Y'all can
over
talk
the
through it
course
as
of
well.
its life had been updated to become a
Uh,
much stronger
Baba
game.
Booey,
And
Baba
honestly,
Booey.
Baba
a
Booey.
third outing with a
I
bigger
I
game
actually
would
was
be
thinking
even
of playing
exciting.
State of Decay
Next at
2
number
on my
29,
Xbox.
speaking of exciting, we have Suicide.
I think it's interesting, but it's not something that I really play through, so I don't think I'm gonna get it. I don't know about you guys.
I played the demo for the second game a long time ago, and it's a cool game, but
It's
just
like Days
not,
Gone, but better. It's probably the best way to put it.
My problem with literally any zombies game ever is if I'm not playing with friends, I don't care.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
that's
very
kind of
true.
understandable.
That's why I never played COD Zombies. I'm like, well, I play solo. This is just boring as fuck. Also, I
Yeah.
was bad at it, to be fair.
So when we go play Left 4 Dead 2, though.
I do have Left 4 Dead 2.
Same.
Dark says he's
I-
not getting State of Decay 3 as well. There's just too many good games that are gonna drop and they're all $60 or possibly $70 in the next quarter. I don't know. I'm assuming Steam is eventually gonna go up too, and it's just not
Probably.
gonna be worth it. You know,
What,
I
to
barely
continue
buy
with
new games as
mainstream
it
games?
is.
See, I don't really care so much about the cost of games. I care more about what kind of quality I'm gonna get out of these games. So
And just like, okay, so
I'm not too worried. Like I'll probably buy a PS5 and an Xbox Series X just for the sake of having them to play games. Like I bought an Xbox One just to play the Halo Master Chief Collection. You know how stupid that is now that Halo Master Chief Collection's on PC all these years later.
I just want a PS4
Like-
so I can play my Gundam games again.
also from literally
Why
from
don't you
this
just get like a
trailer-
PS4 emulator, Gage?
I mean, this
Your PS4 emulator don't work too well on PC.
Right?
Oh.
PS3 still don't even work too well.
The PS2 one does actually work pretty well, but that's PS2. Not many people playing those games.
Alright.
yeah,
God kills the
Suicide
Justice
Squad.
League. This takes place
This
in
game
the
looks
Arkham
okay.
universe.
It's-
apparently
Yeah,
after the
I'm scared it's gonna be another Avengers
There's
flop,
an
if
open
you ask
world
me.
Yeah,
metropolis, there's an
that's
game world
kind of
where
what
you
I was
play as
thinking of.
Deadshot,
I was like,
it's
it kind of
Harley
reminds me of
Quinn,
Avengers,
Captain
but
Boomerang, King Shark. It could be
instead of
played
playing as
solo
the
or
good guys,
four-player
I
cooperative.
really
You
do
know what
think
it does remind me of?
villains and
Saints
they-
Row.
And mind controlling Superman.
Really?
It reminds me
the
of
rest
Saints
of the
Row
Justice
mixed
League
with
members, so
Avengers.
it's up to the Suicide Squad to
Oh.
apparently save the world by kicking Superman.
I
into
think-
disaster.
I
They
think,
start
Sounds creative,
some
sounds
obscene
really
weapons,
cool,
I can
sounds
see
really
that.
ambitious.
Yeah,
Real
so
cool.
I'm
Hoping it
thinking it's
turns
gonna
out.
have
If
some
anyone can do
obscene
it,
characteristics
Rocksteady
to it.
probably can.
But
Now, over at
I
number
literally
28,
gonna
since we're
I'd like to
talking
say that game I think it's gonna flop. I almost gonna guarantee you it's gonna flop.
Yeah.
Just like Avengers.
That's,
People do not like games without replayability, and that's why Avengers flopped, because it was just a mainline superhero game. You played it,
Yeah.
and then all the DLCs. They're still waiting on one of their second DLC already. They're still waiting on it, way past the.
They're still waiting on some patch notes for the
Yeah.
first DLC to go through.
Yeah, so that like Fortnite trended that, like they constantly updated things. People do not wait now. If you're not waiting, I'm not gonna buy a $60 game. That's gonna be a base 10-hour playthrough. That has basic combat that I've seen in every game that's happened before. It's time, you know what I mean? Like there's too many other games to play that have been out that are almost similar to that same concept.
Well, at the same time, you gotta like think about it. There's a bunch of mainstream games that people bought that were the same style that actually took off. Like think about God of War, the fourth installment that rebooted the series. It was
That
a
game was
linear progression.
a masterpiece. Tell
Are
me
you
how many problems you ran into when playing God of War.
4 major problems.
Oh boy, let's hear them.
The first one is it would not give me achievements when I unlocked them on the PS4.
I've heard of that, the achievements
Because
bug.
they have trophies.
Well, you know what I meant by the trophy system, achievement system. It had issues. I finally platinumed the game. Balancing was another issue. The game would randomly require me to upload to Sony Cloud to save my data for my gameplay on all my stats, and then it would randomly load me into a different save point when I first bought the game, and then it got a patch update and it fixed that issue.
Imagine talking about masterpieces and not talking about Metro Exodus.
Dude,
Mm.
the entire Metro series fucking smacks.
Dude, I love
Especially
Metro. So
Exodus.
good.
You're a
Right.
The
Metro
books,
nerd.
the books and the games are fucking amazing.
I still need to read
If
the
you
book.
if you ever play the games, guys, play it with the audio in Russian because the English voice acting is just not good.
Yeah, no, yeah, definitely play in.
It also helps that the game and the books were literally written by a Russian man,
Oh yeah.
and the voice actors for the Russian audio are actual Russian people, and the English voice actors are English people trying to have a Russian accent speaking English. Just does not work.
Lol.
So, what's the next game that we're gonna kind of contemplate about talking about? Because I agree with everybody on the Suicide Squad. It's probably gonna fail.
Yeah.
I'm
Hit
trying
that
not
play
to glue
button.
my hands at the second. If I'm gonna be completely honest.
Also, I knew I was going to get bored with the Soccer 2 really fucking quick, so I'm going to start on my Lego Nissan GTR.
That's fair.
Oh,
All
when
right.
I was driving up to Megan's
Thinking about
yesterday,
Batman,
I was
let's
in the middle of Bufu nowhere taking a detour because this interstate was under construction, and I drove by a fucking built-out GTR 35, and I was
Gib,
like,
I thought you
What?
said
I
I
was
was
like, what
going
the
to.
fuck? I was like, why is the GTR R35 like totally built out? Because it had a carbon fiber hood, trunk, and spoiler on it, and it had these beefy ass rear wheels. I was like, what the fuck is this doing in corn country? What?
Corn country.
Why not? It's an easy way to get a.
Oh.
God, what's the fuel that
Considering that like no gas station in the area would have offered that gas, because I actually did stop in that area for gas.
Oh, no one offered the gas that I'm thinking of that I can't think of the word for.
Corn.
Talk about
Yeah.
E100.
Oh,
Oh no, E85, E100, and E110.
I don't trust anything that
fine.
Tyler says about gas because he thought a Chrysler 200 took freaking pure corn.
And
not
only
pure
pure corn.
That's what everything said on it, and I was like, that doesn't make any sense.
You don't make any sense. All right,
Like,
Gotham
dude, that
Knights.
was-
Gotham Knights. Now this
Okay.
is the one that does not
This
take
game-
place
this
in
game I'm
Gotham.
actually
This
kind
is
of
an
interested in.
action
Yeah,
game
I
where you
I
can
like
It's-
the concept.
Even though
the
it's
Bat
still
family,
kind of the
Batgirl,
same concept
Robin,
of
Red
a
Hood,
four-player
and they each
save
have
the
their own
fucking
moveset and
world,
abilities and
you know,
gadgets
just
and
like
stuff.
Avengers
This can be played
and
solo or co-op.
Suicide
with drop
Squad.
in,
It
drop
actually
out co-op.
has
Apparently, in this story,
a
Batman
pretty
and
decent plot
Commissioner Gordon
device.
are dead.
Oh yeah,
and it's up to
Batman's
the
dead,
Bat family
and
to
so
keep
is the
Gotham
Commissioner.
safe. Apparently, the Court of Owls
Fuck,
are involved. They
everything's
seem to be
fucked.
the big
Help.
bad. We
Yeah.
did get to see a cool fight
I
Yeah,
see
against
Dark,
this
I
game
agree. It'd
actually
be
being
worth it.
really, really good.
Combat, but,
I'm just
you know,
not a big
in a little bit of a
superhero
different
movie
universe,
type
maybe
of
they can do
guy.
different things
Like
here.
when it
We're
comes to
cautiously
DC and Marvel,
optimistic
yes,
this could
I
be
watch
really
the movies.
cool,
Yes,
so
I
keep your eyes
definitely
peeled.
see the
Now, over at
appeal of
number
them. I
27, we have
like
Final
quite a few of them, but
We need more games and movies revolving around the villains instead of the heroes.
yeah, I think that's
Give
what
me a Lex Luthor film. Damn it.
right.
Yeah,
Victor Von Doom, please. Oh my god.
I'd like
Victor
a good
Von
Captain
Doom, I
America
would
game,
love.
to be honest. But I'm just
I-
saying
if
Captain
they
America.
could give
Mr.
us-
Freeze, but they have Arnold Schwarzenegger play him again.
Oh my
Dude,
god,
Please.
that would be legendary.
I'd watch it. I'd get back credit.
All right, Final Fantasy time.
16.
You know how it
This
is.
is a PlayStation exclusive.
Oh,
seemingly,
another Final
and it
Fantasy
takes
being
place in the world
released.
of
How much
Valencia,
longer
which is
can
filled
this
with
series
mother
go
crystals
on?
that people
Oh,
use to
forever.
conjure
It's
up
a-
magic. It's
you
just
do
some
realize
Final
how big of a
Fantasy-type
series it
stuff.
is in
The lead
Japan,
characters are
right?
Clive
Oh
Rossfield
yeah,
and
it's a
Joshua
mass.
Rossfield and
I don't
Jill
see it
Warwick,
dying
and the combat
anytime
looks
soon.
similar to Final Fantasy
But
15, but
to
way
to be
more
look
fair,
great,
it's a
but-
even
constant
more over
great
the top.
series.
We're
But
kinda
to
getting
be
some Devil May Cry
here's
vibes,
the
but
rules that I
obviously
have
this is
on
gonna be
video
more
games right
RPG,
now.
so we're
If
excited
it's
to
gonna
see-
take 100 hours of my time to get anywhere in the game, I don't really want to play it right now. I may be weird.
That's the thing is like a lot of their market is like people with full-time jobs, so they don't have 16 hours a day to dump into a game to maybe finish it in 5 days. Like that's
Yeah. Yeah, they with the whole thing about these Japanese RPG games being stupendously long. Like I love JRPGs. I played the Persona games and they are 70 hours minimum.
Oh
The
yeah.
thing about them is the Japanese like games that they could play for a long time in their free time, but they also like games that they can just stop and pick up the next day or a couple days later and not worry about
I'll be right
fucking
back.
forgetting a whole lot of shit that's happened.
See, some of the
So
things that I will like super appreciate thanks to Final Fantasy is some of the spin-offs they gave us that are actually good.
I did not really care much for most of the Final Fantasy series, but I actually kind of liked 15. My problem with 15 is, like a lot of other games, I got distracted by something else at some point, and I never picked the game up again.
My two favorite Final Fantasy games is 10 and 10-2. I played 11 and 12, but I hated them both.
My favorite was fuck, I can't remember which one it was.
I meant to pick up 7 because I have a PS4, I just never got around to it.
I thought 7 was online.
How that all comes together.
Or
Not
am
a
I
lot
thinking
is
of
known about
6?
this, but I expect a lot more info to come out about this very
think I
soon.
know.
But for now, we're just looking forward to it.
Now
Next,
the
at number
combat
26, we have
system. Now
Werewolf.
here's the weird
Looks like
thing
Devil
about.
May Cry, and I love
Yeah,
it.
that's one thing about it. I'm like, all right,
Speaking
all
of
right.
Yeah.
Devil May Cry Special Edition, please bring it to PC. Oh my god.
Oh my
I
god.
thought it was that.
No,
That-
the Special Edition is on the Series X and PS5 and PS4 and Xbox One, I think, even.
I thought
But not the PC. The only thing the PC got was Virgil as a playable character, but you have to pay $5 for him.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm thinking of.
The
Okay,
Special Edition has all kinds of graphical enhancements and shit.
And
Okay.
it's on a way better game engine. They updated a lot of stuff to it as well.
so my favorite Final Fantasy is Final Fantasy VIII. That's the one.
Yeah, dude, Fast and Furious 8, I get it.
Oh yeah, that's also coming out this year. Is Fast and the Furious 9?
Fast and I don't give a crap 9, but I'll still watch it because I'm a basic ass bitch car guy.
Look, man, everything after Tokyo Drift does not matter to me.
Right.
No, we have to let it go until the 10th movie, so they can say "Fast 10 your seatbelts," and that they better kill the series after that.
Well,
Well, I mean, look
Everybody
what
was-
happened to Paul Walker.
no, everybody was already signed on. Like before Paul even died, everybody was already signed on for the contract of 10 movies. So they have to finish out the 10 movies, otherwise they have to pay out a bunch of money.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Well, I don't think they do, because I thought in movie industries, when one of the main characters die, it has to rewrite a new contract because
Nope.
the whole scripting and stuff has to be redone.
You know
Paul
what a
Walker's
contract
brother
does, though?
looks similar enough to him.
Oh yeah, that's why they were able to CGI his face, because they look so. I mean, aren't they technically twins?
No,
They were born at the same time, I thought.
no.
Oh no.
Technically, twins is not a thing. Twins
I meant-
They,
and not twins.
What I meant by
technically twins is only a thing if two sets of twins, had children each pair.
No, what I meant by
Because those
technically.
their kids would biologically be twins, but they're not. You know.
No, what I
twins
meant by
as in
technical twins
technical
is
twins.
when a woman gives birth to two children, but they don't look identically the same, but they're born.
That's
at
That's
the
paternal
still
exact
that's
same time.
twins, you idiot.
Yeah,
If
but it's
it's
got another
twins,
word in front of
if
it.
it's birthed at the same time, they're just
Paternal.
twins.
That's
Yeah,
paternal
that's-
twins.
Fraternal twins.
Wolf,
I thought
the
they were
Apocalypse,
fraternal twins
Earthblood.
together.
Yes, that is the title. Werewolf, the
Oh yeah,
Apocalypse,
I think this
dash,
game looks like
Earthblood.
garbage.
You play as a werewolf who is fighting an oil
What-
rig
oh,
yeah,
who
the
is
freaking
destroying
Xbox
the
360
world.
But-
Switch
and
from
that
three different forms.
But-
There's human form for interacting
I
with fire,
like
doing stuff.
garbage
There's wolf form for
games that
exploration
don't
and
make any
sneaking around,
sense,
and then there's the big
but
old
this one
werewolf
just
monster that's good for
ain't it.
combat,
It ain't it, Chief.
exploding things and
This
doing
game
stuff.
looks so
These three
comically
forms let you
bad,
kinda
but
play
I'm
how you
probably
want.
going
It's
to
like
buy it
stealth or
because
going
it
in loud. It
does-
looks really
it
cheap.
kind of
It
look like
maybe
it looks like
kinda
one of those
busted in
old
certain ways,
not
but
old.
got that
It's
I don't know.
Xbox 360, PS3 area. Yep.
kind of
Yeah,
thing.
it looks
Kinda
like an old game that I would have
mid-2000s
played when I
action
was
game, but
fucking
it looks like
13.
prototype. It looks
Which,
like
Oh,
by
yeah.
the way, if
prototype.
anyone
You
who
know
saw
what?
that, my mom
I'm
walked in and
interested.
gave me
But
these
next at number
pecan pie
25,
balls.
speaking of
These
interesting,
are
we have
fucking
Hitman.
phenomenal. I cannot keep food down right now, so I'm not going to eat them, unfortunately.
Dark said he's not getting State of Decay 3. He might get Suicide Squad. He's definitely going to get Gotham Knights, not getting Final Fantasy 16, and not getting the Werewolf game. That's kind of where I'd place it too. So far on this list, Gotham Knights is the most interesting. By far. I really like the storyline that they're going for it. Like that.
I like how they
do play it.
indicated on Hitman 3 that it's coming to Stadia. Like,
I don't
Wait,
know.
that's what this is?
Stadia.
Google needs to just let it go.
I'll give Google credit though. The Stadia service is actually solid. It's just who wants to use Stadia,
No one.
which is probably what the same fate as Minecraft Earth. Eventually, they're just gonna shut it down and reimburse people a set amount of money
Yeah.
that they would have spent on the service.
Alright. Hitman 3.
3. This is absolutely more Hitman of the newer vein
No.
of Hitman games. If you've played the last two, you know exactly
Yeah,
what you're
I've
getting.
always wanted
It
to
is
play the
important to
Hitman
know that there
games
is full
because there's a
PSVR
streamer
support, so
that I
you
can't
can
remember his name
now
off the top of
know
my
what
head,
murder
but he
actually
would
really
play the
feels
Hitman
like.
games,
It's
and
also
he'd
coming
always
to
run
Nintendo
into some
Switch,
comically
and
bad
that's the first time
circumstances
Hitman
every
game
time.
is on a
Oh,
Nintendo
yeah.
console since
I played
Like-
through
Silent
the
Assassin.
the
just so
second
good.
game, and because the Hitman collection was free for PlayStation Plus members.
Yeah.
And I played the second game, and I kept playing this mission over multiple times because there's a point at that game where you're walking through a kitchen, and it's like super early in the game too, and you could pick up a frying pan and then throw it, and it
Yeah.
respawns, and you just keep throwing
Yeah.
a frying pan at this dude,
Yeah.
and just keep knocking him flat on his ass, and
Bonk.
his health
Bonk.
builds back up before you can pick up the pan again. So like it's just a never ending. He can never come across the room or shoot you, and you're just smacking this dude with a frying pan from across the room. It's like distance PUBG. That's
Yeah.
That sounds funny as hell.
Yeah, it's pretty buggy and interesting, especially when you kill someone. The bodies sometimes flare around. You know, your little body flare or whatever the fuck you call it, the physics in it.
ragdoll effect.
Ragdoll effect. Yes, it has, and especially when you pick them up and throw them into locations, like they'll bug out in closets and shit. It's fantastic.
At
Some
Call of
of
Duty
some
Cold
of the
War.
missions are kind of difficult to plan out, but some of them you can literally like
Cheese 'em.
break it into an area and just absolutely cheese it. Go kill the person, just run out.
Oh, so you mean you can play the game like it's supposed to be, or you can Rainbow Six Siege it?
Yep.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah, you can literally just go guns for hire in there and just run out. In some missions you'll get caught up and you can't do that. Like for instance, if you just zoom in, you can't get into certain areas on some missions. You know what I mean? Like you got to get an ID or change outfits. You have to knock out a certain person to get their outfit, which then gets you into an area to unlock another outfit, and so on and so forth. It's a good tactical game. Dart said
Hitman's
he
basically a
might
Barbie
get it.
game.
Yeah.
Wow, Bill, you undress him, then dress him again. Undress him and dress him again.
Dude, Ken, what happened to your hairline, man?
He got married to Barbie and found out that was a horrible mistake.
So fantastic, made out of plastic.
Well,
You're as fake as plastic.
you can't brush his hair though. He lost it all.
Oh yeah, he tried to look
Up
like
top, it flew south.
He's just, you get a new Ken doll. He's got no hair up top, but he's got the hairiest ass cheeks in the world.
you pull down his
Yeah.
pants and it's
Oh
just fur.
boy,
Back in
we're
the
moving.
day.
Yeah.
Overhauled
Yeah,
graphics.
his ass.
IO Interactive has really done
Yeah.
Dude,
a
nice.
massive overhaul. They've
Wait,
first thing
hold
they
up,
really showed
hold
us
up.
about
Bonk.
this game
Bonk.
that
Wait.
you can now
Boink.
know what murder
Okay,
actually
you know
means.
what
You're talking
fire-
about that
It's also
book
coming to Nintendo
bag that
Switch.
just
That's
lagged,
the first
right?
time a Hitman game
Okay,
It's
so it wasn't
coming
just
to
me. Oh god,
Switch.
Yeah.
is on a Nintendo console
yeah.
since Hitman 2, Silent
yeah,
Assassin
Hitman's
back
on
in the
Switch
day.
already, I
Yeah.
Also,
think.
this game has overhauled
Bonk.
graphics. IO
Boink.
Interactive has really
Nice.
done
Bonk.
a massive
Bonk.
overhaul.
Bonk.
The first thing
Sound
they really
effects.
showed
Bonk.
off about this game were the new
Bonk.
graphics.
That part
How
right
did how do people not
The game
recognize
also
Agent 47
retroactively
by now?
optimized the previous
Because he
game.
doesn't
Uh,
exist.
All
They
30
got
games
nothing to
worth
go
of
off
content will
of.
take up about
Like
100
it's sure
gigabytes.
enough, like
Hitman
somebody,
1 and 2 getting a
you
bunch
know,
of
because
different
he's
upgrades,
left
like I said,
survivors.
including
Like
the
somebody
visual
goes,
stuff, and that's a
I've
lot of
seen
good
that
stuff.
man somewhere
Despite their
before.
popularity, I can still even go
And
as
then
far as to say I
suddenly, you
still
know,
think
at the
they're a
same
little
party,
underrated,
they get
so
fucking
keep your
knocked
eyes
out
peeled
again.
on
And I go,
Hitman
God
3,
damn,
man.
what happened?
Now,
And then
next
they
at
go
number
to another
24,
party
we
a few
have
months down the
Ratchet
line.
and Clank
He's
Rift
there
Apart. This
again.
is very much the next
I
And
am
next thing you
so
know, he
excited
wakes
for
up
this.
and he's in Hitman's
Incredible.
outfit.
It was announced during a PlayStation 5
Okay, I'm actually
announcement event,
excited
and we
for
got to
them
see
to
I
it
am
in
reboot
so
action,
this,
with
excited for
Ratchet
this.
launching between
I
Yeah,
Ratchet
actually
World
this
miss
and
looks
Ratchet
sweet.
and Clank.
instantaneously.
Okay,
Thanks
If
so
they
have
bring-
y'all
if they
played
bring
the
out-
2016 of
Yes.
Ratchet Clank? It's so much
So
fun.
good.
It's
I
Yeah,
love
that's
it.
that's
love
one of the
it.
3 games I have on my PS4.
it's
Now,
it's ridiculously fun.
Can we talk about something with Ratchet and Clank that seems kind of different?
Everything.
They brought it up in one of the second to last games when
yeah,
they
Dark.
rebooted it with the PS4 that all of the Loraxes ditched their timeline and universe to go somewhere
Lorax.
else. The Loraxes, I just said
Lombax.
that. Lombax. Yeah,
Lorax
Lorax.
from
I'm thinking of
Dr.
Dr. Seuss.
Yeah, no, that's why I stopped. I was like,
Hey, yo,
Lorax.
bro, they're gonna
Wombat.
mute the stream now. You said Dr. Seuss.
Oh no.
They teach that's trademarked.
They showed that there's no more females and no more survivors other than the one of Going Commando where they introduced a female one. and they're like, yeah, I'm the last female survivor. Then they're just like, yo, there's a bunch of us. We're just hidden in our own timeline. And this game's about fractured timelines. So I'm like, either A, Sony's going to be like,
they've been tapping on the fractured timelines for a while now. Let's not ignore that Crack in Time actually happened, and All for One.
Well, not even that, about all the solo games where they even made jokes and fourth wall breaks. You could be an action figure or a video game, and then it branches off the timeline before he met Clank.
Yeah.
So like they've always had time on their minds with Ratchet and Clank. And
to be fair, Ratchet and Clank
really
is
hope
one of the best series.
Dude,
head up for a second.
By far. All right,
have fun. Ratchet and Clank, Sly Cooper, and Jack and Dexter were literally like my 3 main titles when I was a kid.
When are they going to bring back the other 2? They've kept this one going for God knows how long. Why can't they bring back Sly Cooper and Jack and Dexter?
Sly Cooper, the last game they did actually did phenomenally well. It exceeded expectations. And the thing is they were going to have a DLC for the game to expand the story even further than where it left off. But then Sony just, didn't make it happen. Like the studio that made that game were like, yeah, we want to make the DLC for it, or we want to make a new game, and then Sony's just not up for it yet.
Even the
so maybe
they've
just been waiting for the PS5 because they only announced that they wanted to make another game like a few months before the PS5 was even announced.
Dark says Jack and Daxter 1 through 3 is on PS4, and also thank you for banning the bot, Dark.
Yep. Well, yeah, they remastered. Sony did remasters of Sly Cooper and everything else all on the 4.
I think they're just focusing on their quote-unquote superior franchise.
If they're going to focus on single-player first-party IPs, like that's kind of like
Ratchet and Clank. I'd much
iconic.
prefer Ratchet and Clank.
Well, yeah, Ratchet and Clank is
and then
amazing.
they have Crash Bandicoot.
The bunch, but
they're focusing on that, obviously.
They just redid Crash. You just got another game.
We can't ignore how good like a lot of first-party titles through Sony were back in PS2 days, and how they just kind of stopped making them. Like Ratchet and Clank, they only recently started doing in the past few years, outside of
And it's kind of depressing because it didn't sell too well either. Like,
well, not even that. If you think about it, Sony's got they got Jack and Dex, Sly Cooper, this, and also Spyro. They can all on.
Well, they're going to have another Spyro game. I'm pretty sure I saw something the other day about it. But Little Big Planet, like that game
was huge when it came out.
If they put that out on PC with the Steam Workshop, it would smack so hard. My dad would have competition.
The new Rift tether ability just looks straight up awesome.
Sony sits on a lot of IPs just for the sake of having them. It kind of sucks.
Brand new game. This is
at least it's kind of smart to kind of sit on them because you don't want to release everything back to back to back to back and then go 2 to 4 years with nothing of
Morales and
releases.
Demon Souls did. I guess this is just a
competition and all your firepower out there.
There is a female linebacker.
The thing is all of these games, their competition is, obviously themselves because Sony owns them all. But
next at number 23,
it just sucks that like you don't see like the other games come around. Like they could have put out Ratchet and Clank 2016, and then 2 years later put out Sly Cooper. This game I'm gonna get Pragmata. It looks trippy and fucking weird. I like it.
The first time we
see the only thing about this game is I feel like it is Crisis 3 mixed with Dead Space. I'm just like, how well am I gonna play
this is a Dead Space game, isn't it?
I thought it
supposed to be what it's based off of?
No, there's another game.
Okay, it's another one.
Dead Space oriented. This is an interesting game. The whole like time fucky wucky thing kind of reminds me of Steins Gate in a way.
I need to see more before I confirm anything on it. Because like that was 15-second cinematic trailer. That's it.
Yeah,
that's all you have right now.
You can make a cinematic look absolutely beautiful and then play the game and it's shit. Look at some of those higher end MOBA games people bring up.
Anthem.
Yeah,
Sorry, did you hear
look
that?
at Anthem.
I was gonna say like,
and they're trying to save it. What?
Why are they trying to save it?
Dude, it's too late. It's dead.
It's dead. It's gone.
I could have sworn it died a while ago.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, Prague looks good, but we'll see.
Kina Bridge of
Fuck around and
Spirits.
find out.
This is a narrative-driven action RPG where you play as this
that's all we can
spirit
do.
guide, and you're able to build
Right.
a little stream of spirits. You can acquire new abilities for them, as well as new ways to manipulate the environment. It just looks like it has a
Aww.
very unique art
This
style, maybe
game-
with a little bit of Pixar
This is, if
vibes,
I
maybe
buy
some
this,
fun
I'm
puzzles.
buying it
The
like
combat looks
I,
fantastic.
jokingly.
I just
Those little
I
sprites
just,
remind me of Studio Ghibli films.
I
Yeah!
really think that this game, they're kind of missing out not porting it to Switch.
Yeah, I
don't
think it'd be a
Switch could
big-
handle it.
They'd have to really
Graphically.
lower it.
The Switch
graphically
can
to
handle
do
Doom
that.
Eternal. It can handle this.
It can play Zelda. This is just an up Zelda. I mean, of course.
Yeah,
it's
this
not
is
fun.
Zelda 4K.
Yeah, literally. But this
Pace and
would be
a
a
lot of fun, and
perfect
if you're just
Switch
looking for something
platform
unique
game.
and lighthearted, maybe keep your eye on it. Now, next over at number 21, we
Yeah,
have
and that's
Gran
another
Turismo
short one.
7. This is the next
Woo!
gen Gran Turismo game. Career mode
I love
is
Gran
returning.
Turismo Sport. I
Vehicle
thought it was
tuning
really good.
is
Gran
returning
Turismo is a
after
great
being
franchise.
absent from GT Sport.
It's,
Performance points make a
of
return.
course, you have the
Auto
Xbox
is back.
counterport, which
Escapes
is
coming over from GT Sport. If you're into
arguably
the
better
general
if you
car
think about it,
photography and
but
stuff with the
If
visuals
it's
here,
as good as Gran
looking
Turismo
downright
5, I'll probably buy a
jaw-dropping. It's definitely
PS5
going
just
to
for
take
this.
advantage of the PlayStation
Yeah,
I was gonna
Five.
say-
I
Hey.
love Gran
Toys do.
Turismo 5. I used to play the fuck out of it on my PS3.
GT Sport ran so smooth. I bought the steel box edition of that, and I got it day one. I love the game, very smooth, but you gotta know your car mechanics. For instance, when you're on your track, you have to set up your PSI and your tires. You're moving. When you gotta get your tires replaced, your feel, and everything is important on how you drive the track. Like it had
Sounds
realistic
just
wear
like
and everything.
F1.
Yes, it's F1, but it's touring cars.
Yeah, it's literally.
It's a better
Grand
F1,
touring
if you
race
ask me.
game.
F1's just kind of just unilateral
yeah.
every
F1's
year.
gone downhill.
Yeah,
F1's going to continue going downhill because EA bought it.
Yep.
Oh, so we're gonna have microtransactions and shit.
Dark
I
Side
forgot about
Anthem
that.
died also because it would brick consoles. Actually,
Yeah, my brother's PS4 had that happen.
it bricked his PS4.
Yeah, his PS4 got bricked for a while, and he apparently had to take out the hard drive, wipe it, drop it back into PS4, and it worked fine again.
Oof.
So
Might get the Gran Turismo game. I think, and it's you can't really see it because it's a YouTube video. I bet you on the PS5, if you have 4K running on this game, it would look insane. Absolutely.
Oh
insane.
yeah, I have no doubt
There
about
is
it. It probably
there
looks
is
fine.
only one bad problem about Gran Turismo, but it's also a good thing. They focus
stuck to track
on
only.
they focus on track and cars over what is around you. So I mean, it is a perfect driving sim. But some of the like terrain is very unnatural looking if you really look into it.
For instance, look at the mountain right now.
Yeah,
If you're going fast enough, you won't even pay attention to it.
yeah, like what
If you're
is-
going fast
what
enough,
is-
you won't notice it.
what is this right here? Like, look how this comes in here. What is this?
Looks like a tunnel.
No, not the tunnel.
Bruh.
Look at how jagged and terrible. Again, YouTube video, and also
Yeah.
moving at how fast? 166 kilometers an hour.
Yeah.
Even if they take
Uh,
a long time to release.
And
hopefully
wait,
we
you're
release it
going
this year, because this
170
one could
something,
really be
180 something in fourth
Now
gear.
over at number 20, we don't know too much about it, but we have Project
Yeah,
Athia.
it's probably
This is
like
the
NASCAR.
first
Oh no,
game from the
I'm
new
not meaning
studios,
like that's not
Luminous
possible. I was more so
Productions.
meaning
This
you're
has
going
members
that fast
of the
in
Final
that gear.
Fantasy
I don't
15
think you're going to
development
be able
team,
to
so it is very
notice
notable,
the
but this is a brand new IP, and it is
lush
a PlayStation
individual
and PC
grass
exclusive.
blades.
From
that
what
are
we have
passing.
seen, you seem like a mage
That's
sort of
you.
character with some sort
Whenever
of
I'm
environmental
drifting in
and
Forza,
magical
I'm not looking
abilities.
at my car ever.
That's all we really
looking at everything around it.
I may get this game.
I might
Is
get
this
this game
like
too.
I
the-
want to know how long the playthrough is because it's also by the producers of Final Fantasy 15. The development team came from.
You
But
know what
I'm
this gives
actually
me
more
vibes of, Alex?
interested in this. What?
It gives me vibes of that Colossus game. I'm
Uh,
trying to
were
remember
you
it.
also thinking Shadow of the Colossus?
Colossus.
Yeah,
It
that's
gives
what
me
I was
Shadow of the
like.
Colossus vibes. It does.
Just
When I
because the world is so big, yeah.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
watching it and I was like, is this going to be a Shadow
No,
of
but
Colossus
we think the
remake?
potential
Like,
is
a
high,
better
considering when you
game?
think about the people
It's
working
beautiful.
on the game behind the
Look
scenes,
at
there's something
look
possible
at how
there.
yeah, I
everything
love it.
flows.
Now over at number 19, we
Hopefully,
have
hopefully, I have a capable PC at that point because I bet you that's gonna rip apart my PC if I try to do
Oh
any
yeah,
good
that's
graphical
probably
standards.
you're gonna need like a 3000 series or maybe something higher
the
by
new
the time
house-
You
that
probably
releases.
could run it on a 2080 Ti or something, high graphics, and then some stuff toned down. But I'd be toughing it out on the
Smart
1070.
game. The
I
people
don't think
behind
it would
Dead
run.
Nation,
It depends how
Alienation,
optimized it
Resogun.
is.
It's a PlayStation 5
This is your
exclusive, and
Dead
you play as
Space, right?
Celine, a space
Yep.
scout stuck
Okay.
in a
Mhm.
time loop where she's
Yeah, there it is.
endlessly
Yeah, this
resurrected.
Dead
and
Space
she's
Wait,
stuck
wait, no,
in
no,
the
no.
No,
past.
it's not, but it
It's a
looks like
roguelike,
it.
and there's
Yeah.
exploration
They-
elements.
no,
to it.
yeah.
There's
The
another
director
game
saying
where
this
it's about
will
like a
make use
space
of the
prison.
DualSense
I keep
triggers
thinking
with, every
Dead
weapon
Space.
apparently having different
It's
firing
kind of funny
modes,
how
and the
Dead
adaptive
Space makes
triggers
you
and
think
the
everything
amount
is
you
Dead
squeeze them
Space.
will help you switch between things. It sounds like it could be pretty
This
creative,
gives me
cool. We've gone
oh
on
my god,
record
what is
saying
that
we really
game that
like
came out? You have to
DualSense
carry the
controller,
baby.
and the combat just
Death
looks
Stranding.
crazy
fucking
and intense
Death
and
Stranding.
insane.
Yeah,
A lot like their
this
other
gives me
games,
Death
but this
Stranded
time,
mixed with,
obviously,
like,
Father
more
Simulator
3D, and just
2019.
bigger
I
scale.
believe this is the one where you return every time you die
Yeah.
to the certain. It could be a good game, but it's not really a game I'm interested in. But it's a game I'd watch someone play.
I could see it. I could actually watch a decent streamer play this game progressively and enjoy it rather than buying it and playing it myself.
I feel like I'd have more fun watching it. And Dark says
Yeah.
he's not gonna get it.
See, that's
There's
what it
just
felt
some
like
games
with
I'd rather
Resident
just
Evil.
watch
with
and
the
relax.
with the previous Resident Evil, I really enjoyed watching people play it in like the VR headset setup rather than I bought it and I don't really like it. But I'm actually ready for the new Resident Evil that they're releasing this year.
All right.
For this one. Now over at number
It
18,
could be
we have
interesting,
the
could be good.
Outlast Trials. This was actually teased in 2019, but it was officially announced in 2020, and it's not a sequel to the other Outlast games. It's actually about test subjects and a mysterious
I
experiment
won't get it because I'm a wuss.
set in the same
Wait,
world
why?
as the previous games.
I
All we really know.
don't
The initial teaser image led a lot
like
of people to
this
speculate that
style
maybe it's like
of
a
game.
cooperative experience.
You don't
Whatever
like
it is,
horror
it's probably going
adventure?
to be a scary
Correct.
blast because the developers behind the Outlast games do
Oh,
a really good
see,
job.
I'll
so
probably
we're looking
buy
forward
this
to it.
game. I would definitely buy
Oh
this.
no, I don't have red right now. Feels bad.
Did you just get an ad?
Yeah, I don't have red right now. Feels bad.
Oh my
Ooh.
god.
Not on this account. My other account. I
Number
do.
17,
Well,
we have Scarlet Nexus. This is an
Yeah,
anime-style
I'm probably
action
gonna get that
RPG.
game because it looks to be okay. This just gives me some really stupid ass vibes.
This gives me like a future Code Vein
not getting Outlast. Yeah.
because
not
of the
good.
graphic.
Developed
This
by
game
Bandai
right
Namco.
here makes
you
me
control
think
one of
of the
two
shitty
characters.
game
I
who are
like to
meant-
point out this
I
is
did
Bandai
play it.
Namco, so it could
Yeah.
be very, very good.
This gives me God, what's the game?
I've never
Genshin
played an
Impact.
anime game actually. I
Really?
do want to play Nier Automata.
You have Nico Para.
Oh my god. I also like I've watched people play Ni no Kuni. That's a very beautiful and well thought out RPG.
members of the other suppression force, kind of a force tasked to defend the world from these creatures. There are different powers you can
Excuse
work
me.
on and upgrade through a skill tree.
I do
and
like
there's
the
full
animation
progression,
style with
and
the
it looks
game.
like a really
I
good
was about
blend
to say,
of
I
like
like
Wait,
it.
no, I
like-
lied. I have Kill la Kill If. Anime
Oh.
combat.
supernatural cool
That one's kinda
stuff.
fun.
Not too much more on it right now, but it is
Do you
slated
enjoy?
for
Don't you have
mid-2021.
Skullgirls
Now next to
on
number
your
16,
Switch?
we have
like
Evil
Gift
West. This was announced at the Game
What?
Awards in
What game?
Skullgirls.
No.
Because anytime I hang out with Gib, I play it and I love that game. I beat the shit out of it.
2020, and this thing looks wild. This is another game that looks like it's kind of a callback to those early mid-2000s
I'm probably
Xbox
not gonna
360,
buy this game.
PS3
Okay.
era action games. This is like some
It
sort
looks
of
This
pretty
game
interesting.
I'm actually really
supernatural
interested in.
cowboy action game.
Yeah.
The combat is
God.
similar to
Okay,
visceral. It's also
one of
going
you
to be
tell me the
single player
game. It
or
was on
cooperative, and it's
original
being published
Xbox.
by Focus.
You were a vampire cowboy, and you could go either good or evil.
I don't know.
I don't
Trying
know.
to think of the game. I gotta look it up real quick because I played the living hell out of it, and I really did like the game.
I'm kind of curious. So, Gibson, you've watched this. Who else has watched this before? Anyone?
I did.
Okay. who
What
was it-
game on this entire list do you think I'm gonna get out of all of them? I guarantee you know. It's very obvious. Just
If
think
it's
about
not
what I
the
play.
sequel to Horizon Zero Dawn, I'd be surprised.
I don't So I don't plan to get
Yeah.
a PS5, but once it hits
Right.
PC, obviously I'm getting that. But just think about actual initial release that'll be on PC. What game I'd be getting? I'm just curious. If you guys can think of.
For
It's
PC,
quite obvious. Think about the game I have the most time playing on PC.
You'll probably get the racing game.
No.
It's on PS5.
Yep,
Oh,
that's
that's
Gran
PS5
Turismo.
exclusive.
Yep, that's Gran Turismo.
This Home Interactive. Who
You'll see
take
it,
on
and you'll
publish
realize
very
it.
creative, very interesting.
But
game
no,
teams.
I
Sometimes
just
they fall
remembered the
short.
game that
I
I'm
just
thinking this
appreciate what they
refers
always
to,
do.
and it's
So I've
called
got my
Dark
eye
Watch,
on Evil
released
West
for the
big
PS2 and
time.
Xbox
Horror cowboy murder action monster
back in
fighting sounds really cool.
2005.
Now over at number 15 we have Monster Hunter
It's called
Rise.
Dark Watch: Curse of the West, and it's about a cowboy that is forcefully turned into a vampire during the 19th century American frontier. And I played the living shit out of that game.
I will
when I
not
got
get
my
Evil
Xbox.
West. I do not think it looks interesting at all, and I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Game looks like garbage. Like, and not even fun to play garbage like the werewolf freaking mecha game. That just looks boring.
This is a new
No, Monster Hunter Rise. I love
specifically
the
for
Monster Hunter
Nintendo
franchise,
Switch. There was a
and
time
there's
I'll probably
when
check
Nintendo
this game
platforms
out.
were the main
I would
place
too.
to really
There's
get
a
that
chance
full,
I'll check this
true
out.
Monster Hunter experience.
Yo,
And
imagine
of
playing
course,
Monster Hunter with the
World
bros on the
changed
go.
Everything, of course, and was amazing on
That
all
you
platforms. but
just saw him
Monster
pet the
Hunter
dog
Rise
in the
really
trailer,
looks
so I
like
mean,
a
that's a
return
win.
to that classic
You're right.
but
It's a
taking
win.
some of the newer
Dog?
creative
Okay, I'm
things
buying it right
from
now.
World.
Dog.
If that makes sense. Maybe I'm contradicting myself a little bit. But
Oh,
I'm
you-
excited
Hey,
to see
there's
what they do
you
here.
could play as a
It's
dog
Yo!
in Marvel vs.
apparently
Capcom
March
3.
26th,
Yo, Tyler's in the game.
Dog?
World
Buying it right now.
changed
Oh,
creative
I heard
things.
that,
Wait
Alex.
for it. Wait
If
for
that
it.
makes sense.
He's-
Maybe I'm
wait for
contradicting
it.
myself.
There
a
he
little bit,
is.
but I'm excited to see what they do here, and it's releasing
I
apparently
hate
March
you
26th,
so
2021. Now next at number 14 we have
Nice.
Century: Age of Ashes. This is a PvP.
I caught that the
PvE,
first time
PvP
that night.
Dragon
aerial
Fighter.
dogfighting game. It's like Ace Combat,
Game
but
Ranks
with
is very
dragons,
excited for
and
this.
that's
I am not.
honestly
I think it would get boring
We've
really
been working on
fast.
this one for a while. There's
It's
been
not
some
my
early
cup of
access stuff. We've talked
my
about it on
cup
the
of
channel.
tea.
It looks like a
It's pretty
PS3
interesting,
era
and it's gonna be a
style
PC
game
that you're gonna be able to
with
get your hands on
new
in
See the
February.
style
pictures break up when
capability.
they were going between
Now
the
next at number
mountains.
13 we
Oh,
have
yeah.
the Callisto
Yeah,
Protocol.
yeah.
This thing looks insane. This was
Not much
teased
to talk
at
about
the
for
Game
that
Awards
one.
with a cinematic trailer.
This
Yeah,
is Dead
of a
Space.
dude in
Yes.
jail in space.
Yeah.
Yes,
Space
this
jail.
is it.
And
Yes,
of course,
this is
a big
Dead
gross
Space.
monster
Didn't they
tries
say
to kill
this
him.
takes place
This
in the
is
Player
very
Unknown's
much, and they're not
universe?
messing around. This is
Yes.
a spiritual
Yes.
successor
It's-
to Dead Space.
that's
But
why
the
the
people behind
player
this game,
profile is
including
kinda
the lead,
similar.
actually from
Which means
the
we're
physical
going
game.
to
Might get
inevitably
Monster
get
Hunter
some
Dragon.
kind of
So we're
event
really excited to see where they
PUBG.
can take this. But it is, of course, its
or
own new
something.
game, its own new
But,
thing. Its
this
own
is
new
very
story,
much a
and it takes
hentai
place
game.
actually in the Player Unknown's
What?
Oh, yeah.
Battlegrounds universe, which is very weird. Why would they do that? Why couldn't it
Alex
just be
starts
its
getting
own
nervous.
thing? Maybe it's marketing.
Oh god,
maybe
I
it'll
got
be
it
interesting.
before
I don't know, but
TOS.
the actual game itself is going
Ooh,
to be a survival horror
hentai.
game, and we still don't get enough of those now. So we're really, really pumped for this one. Seriously, this is releasing in
Oh my
2022
God.
though. Now, next down at number 12, we have
Yeah.
Season.
I'll
This
probably
is an
check this game out.
exploration-focused game
Season?
with a
I
really,
probably will
really
too.
cool, very distinctive art style.
This
that
is
made a big
another
splash
game that
when it was
should be
announced
on
at
the
Game
Switch.
Awards. This is going to be
Yeah.
a PlayStation
Yeah.
5 title.
This
Yeah.
is a
Soft
straight
pastel.
indie game.
Focused around discovery.
Yeah,
Oh,
this,
yeah.
this
cultures.
is
It's got
a
a little bit of
definite.
Studio
Ha-
Ghibli
this-
vibes, but
Nintendo should have
This
put
is
it
a
on the
Studio
Switch store.
Ghibli style game. Any Studio Ghibli style game should be on the Switch.
To
Prove me
get
wrong.
to be a hipster like me? Come on.
Not getting it dark.
also its own
I'm-
thing. Of
That's what
course.
I say.
I'm
From
probably
gonna go
music
get this
to
game.
visuals
Looks
to color
very
to
interesting.
hopefully gameplay. This could be a
gonna
really
go get it
satisfying
right now.
experience, but we don't know yet. This one is still just slated as
Not
TBA.
released, you
Now, next
dipshit.
at number 11, it's much to the surprise of us, announced at the
I'm
Game
gonna
Awards.
punch you in
Evil
the face
Dead,
again.
the
Remember
game
my
is a
question
thing.
earlier?
It's from Saber Interactive and Boss Team.
Yes,
It is
we
a
remember.
co-op and
Evil Dead, the
PvP
game.
style game
Yep.
focused around just
Oh,
raw
yeah,
gameplay.
you're gonna
There's
definitely-
Yeah,
skill tree,
I
Obviously.
re-looked through the
among just
list.
multiple maps,
I was like,
characters,
please
Bruce-
go
Bruce
get Evil
Cam-
Dead.
kill a bunch of stuff.
Bruce Campbell
is actually
being
Ash.
the
He's
absolute
in the
man
game, so we're
again.
excited to see that. He's of course
Yeah,
no
that's
stranger to
fantastic.
video
Dude.
games, but we're really hoping they
Yeah.
can go
I
far
love
because
Evil
there's
Dead
always
series,
so
so
much
yeah, this is
potential
definitely
with
gonna be on my
it. We
list
haven't
of
had, like, a
stuff.
cool Evil
Season
Dead
looks
video
super
game in a
cute,
very
though. Oh,
long
yeah.
time, so we
Hey!
welcome this one with open arms. Number
Apavian,
10, we
I
have
know.
Arc 2.
Wait a minute.
Richard?
But yeah, Richard. Richard. I couldn't.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, Richard's in
Richard.
the stream. Hi, Richard. Hey, what's up? Not that good. Ah,
Hello,
might
Mr.
get evil dick
Flatbread.
in.
I didn't expect
Oh,
Richard to
Mr. Flatbread. Hey, what up, boys? Yeah, the boys are
join
here.
in.
We're back here. Say hello to the boys. The boys.
Hello.
The boys are here.
Me not sharing anything because I'm
Yeah.
OG.
You're not my mom.
This is
that-
the
does
next
count
Ark
Toyota parts,
game,
Richard?
and Vin Diesel's in
Yeah.
it. Yes, you saw that.
Sweet.
teaser trailer.
Can we talk about something Vin Diesel being
Yeah.
in Ark? Why? What do you
Bruh,
think
what?
about that?
He's also actually working on producing the game.
Yep. And he's produced a couple games. I just
Yeah,
don't
since-
know which ones. I only know is he says
Yeah,
in this
as I
they
say,
say.
he has a history
Uh-oh.
in video games.
I will probably get this at some point, not at release. Ark is notably has a buggy game as it is.
Well, not even that.
So-
It's very like if you start playing Ark, you have to continuously
Yeah.
play Ark.
So I'm gonna wait later on in the cycle to kind of try it.
Yeah, look at Dax.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll probably get Ark 2 simply because Megan loves Ark.
Announced not too long ago.
Ark
Oh,
2
yeah.
looks
Trailer with
trash.
Vin Diesel himself
Not getting
leading the
Ark
game.
game.
Oh,
Ark
that's
2,
very
not.
long-lasting
Alright,
and
that's a
very
resounding no
interesting
from
life,
chat.
embraced by a lot of people. A massive
Hey,
community. So
everybody
really
that's
excited to
saying
see
it looks-
Chat
what they
is
can do
like,
with, like,
fuck
a
Hey, can we
next
come to the
generation
conclusion that everyone
Ark
saying
game,
it's
an Ark
trash
game that, like,
hasn't
pushes the game
remembered the
into
back in the
future?
day
What else can they do?
2006
Can they break new
Mummy,
ground?
Rise of the
I'm really
Scorpion
excited
King
to see.
CGI
Apparently,
of the
Vin Diesel
Rock.
himself is actually working on the game.
So this
in
game
some
looks a
capacity,
lot better.
Which is wild, but not really. He does have a pass in video game development. But I
Now, I find it
digress.
weird they
Ark
picked
2
Vin
is probably
Diesel
something we're going
to
to be
be a
talking
part of
about.
the game.
I don't understand
But
it.
next over at number
It's-
9, we have Stalker 2. This kind of resurged. It kind of
You
You mean
It's
Call of
revived
Duty
itself
Modern Warfare?
in 2020. as a
Oh
thing that's
yes,
actually
I
still
cannot wait for
happening.
this
We got a
game.
glimpse of
Oh,
in-game
Stalker 2.
Yes! Oh
gameplay
my god!
recently.
I
Yes.
can't
Looks
wait.
very
I love
pretty.
the
It's
Stalker
mostly just kind of
series.
like
I
panning
love
around
Russian
environments, but
post-apocalyptic.
still pretty much what you expect
Metro,
from a
Metro
Stalker game.
and
The original,
Stalker
of
go
course, was
hand
an
in hand.
absolutely revolutionary
Oh, yeah.
PC game. It's like the
Right.
PC gamer's
I
game.
feel like
and
this
I'm
game
really
will
excited
be
to see
the
what they
new
can
This
do
game's
with
gonna
this
be
one. We don't have a
insane
lot of
for
information
PC.
on it yet, but this one has been in development,
very,
or at least
very,
in the
very good
works in
chance.
some way for a
Stalker
very long
2
time, so
trash,
we're pumped.
Kappa.
Next over at number 8,
Not
we
that
have
good says
Avowed,
I do.
also
I'm
announced in
saying Ark
2020. This is
2
a
looks
new
trash,
Obsidian
period. You want to find him, Tyler?
This
What now?
this game, they didn't
Richard,
show
you just
anything
hyped me on that.
interesting about.
Yes, remember when Microsoft
It
and
just
Xbox
little
bought
snippet.
Obsidian?
Yeah,
made some
it was-
games for them. This is the
Like-
big
like
one.
it-
This is Avowed, and
it's
it
like-
seems like it's sort of like a
It looks like it's just
fantasy
like another
Elder
like
Scrollsy Game of
Elder
Thrones
Scrolls
type
or
of
something
thing.
like.
All we have is a very, very brief teaser trailer. You've probably seen
This
it
is a
1,000
game
times
that
by
I-
now. Seems like there's
I'm
magic.
just
Seems like there's swords and
unsure.
bows
I
and
will
arrows. And
need
Eat us,
more
go eat
info.
those things belong in RPGs, so that's what we got, and we're looking forward to it. Now, next over at number 7, we have the sequel to Horizon Zero
That
Dawn.
arrow-
It's
arrow
Horizon
was OP.
Forbidden
The arrow
West.
from
Here's my
JoJo.
baby.
Absolutely
Oh my
gorgeous.
god, I can't wait for this
So
game to
far,
come
it looks
out.
like Aloy is taking on
Yeah,
new
I
creatures,
figured as
new
much,
environments,
Alex.
and this thing is probably
Dude,
gonna
the
Yeah.
first game was so
King Arthur
good.
Alex is
Gorilla
screaming.
makes some damn good games.
The
We're
first
excited
game
to
was
see where
so
they take this story
good.
next, and really how much further they can develop.
Like the look of this
new
one.
and
That's the
interesting
arrow that
world they
burned down
created.
Rome.
There's
Yep.
some sort of corruption.
The arrow
going on,
heard
and of
around the
course, I
world.
bet Aloy is the one to stop it. My only hope is that we just don't have to wait too long for this one. You know. Anyway, moving on at number
I won't
6,
be.
we
I
have
won't be
Far Cry
surprised if that
6.
don't come out till
This, as you know,
2022.
was announced in 2020.
Aloy
and
is in
stars
California?
Giancarlo
Dope.
Esposito himself. Yes, Moff
Yeah,
Gideon.
Far Cry
Gustavo
6,
Fring,
I
insert
liked Far
bad
Cry
guys.
3
He's
a
the
lot.
bad guy for
Didn't
this
care
next
for
Far Cry
4,
game,
never played
and it's
5.
got a bit of a
I
vibe.
loved
I'll probably give
5,
I'll probably give this a
fighting
chance
back,
just
and
because
apparently it is going
of
to have one of the
Giancarlo.
biggest city
I
environments.
Yeah.
I play
Yeah.
I
So I'm
platinumed
really
Far
curious
Cry
to see
5 and I
how that
almost
can change the
platinumed
dynamic,
Far
because
Cry
I
New
was
Dawn,
hoping
so
Far
I
Cry
will
5 would
definitely
feel
get Far Cry
wildly
6.
different than previous games, but it didn't
I don't
quite.
wait for
So
the
maybe
initial
Far Cry
release.
6 is gonna be the one to really
I
push
wait
the
I
Far
wait
Cry
a little
series
bit for
into
the
a
bugs to come
completely
out of it.
new
'cause
level, kind of like how Far
was
Cry
muted,
3
but,
did. We shall see though. It seems
Obviously.
pretty cool. It has been
That,
delayed a few
that I need
times
to
since
play
it was
all the
initially
Far Cry
announced.
games. Otherwise, I need to stop talking to him. So eventually, I'm gonna have to get him.
No, you just quit talking to him.
Good point. You know
I
what?
love
Yeah.
Carlo. 4 was great. 5 was great. I thought 5 was great. A lot of people didn't like Far Cry 5. One of the best Far Cries was 2, though, in my opinion.
2 and 3 were the bomb.
Getting
Got
Far
gone.
Cry 6. Oh yeah, I will
Yeah,
probably
the only
skip
one
Far
I
Cry
played,
like
one
I
of the
skipped the
best.
last 2 games. Looks cool though. Yeah. So the problem
3
is there's
is pretty
just
good.
so many
But
good games
we're
that
excited
it
to see what
most.
it is.
I do
Next
like
at
the
number
Moff
5,
Gideon
announced at the end of 2020.
effect to it.
Perfect Dark. The new
Moff
Perfect Dark
Gideon
game is coming
is
for
what I call him
PC
now.
and Xbox eventually. This is that new studio that was formed by Xbox
Oh,
to
is this
make this
Perfect
game,
Dark?
and we got a teaser
Yeah.
with Joanna Dark.
Yeah,
That's about
I
it. That's
liked
all
the
we really
Perfect
know.
Do
Dark
you
game,
mean
so I'll probably
Cyberpunk?
keep it. I'll pay attention to this and see what happens.
I know Rare isn't working on
Yeah,
it.
it can
That's
be
kind of a
very
bummer,
interesting,
you
but
could really
there's
do
Rare
anything
is
with a Perfect
not
Dark series
working.
at this
So
point.
I
you'll
just
get
hope-
So
this
who knows
Dark
what's going to happen
Knight.
with this one? I think the
I
potential
Dark's
just
gonna
hope we
get
don't have
Perfect
another
Dark, huh?
sniper rifle that has a
Oh my God,
thermal
feels
scope that
bad.
sees through walls and shoots through walls.
Man, I'm gonna have to make sure I have my right account up next time. Well,
At number 4, we have Hogwarts Legacy. Now, this game was
About
leaked a
time. We're
long
only
time
about
ago,
10 years
but it was
late.
Read it
finally
online, only
officially announced
$4.99.
during a PS5 event in 2020.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna-
find this
and it's an
weird.
action
They're
RPG
just now
adventure
releasing
set in the
a
late
game
It's
like
been,
that.
I'm pretty sure it's
Well,
been
yeah,
worked
now
on
that
for 12
J.K.
to 15
Stallworg
years.
You
is-
can take classes,
now
you
that
can
J.K.
make potions,
Stallworg
you can
has,
learn,
you
you can
know,
develop your character, you can go
kinda
to the Forbidden Forest,
started
you can go to
losing money on the
Hogsmeade.
whole Harry
Of course,
Potter
this is all with a
franchise
character
with
that
the
you
Fantastic
create, you
Beasts
build
films. Gotta
up.
make up
Apparently,
that
there's
dough
also
somehow.
a morality
Last
Oh, yeah.
time I played
which I'm very
a,
curious to see
Fuck
in
yeah.
action.
Potter's
I'm also
game.
just
Getting
curious to see
Hogwarts
how
game.
they can expand the world of Harry
Hey,
Potter.
what up,
because the
Taymor?
Fantastic Beast movies are
PS2?
kind of whatever, but there's so
And I
much
got
No,
more
the
games
last-
with
one
cool
of the
creatures,
games.
Says anything?
cool villains and
Oh,
stuff
the
like
last
that.
one I
So
played was
we're
the Lego
excited.
one.
Judging by the leaks, this one's been
I
in the
bet
works
you
for a
played the
long
Harry
time,
Potter
too,
game
so
and not
maybe we'll see it
Spiderwick
in
Chronicles.
2021. Now down to number
Oh,
3.
okay, I
we have
actually
the new Mass Effect
what
game.
Chronicle
This was
games.
announced.
This basically
and
looks like
BioWare is
Spiderwick
officially
Chronicle
working
game,
on
but
it,
in
while also
HD.
apparently
This,
working
oh
on
yes.
Dragon Age, while also apparently working
Oh.
on fixing
Oh,
Anthem.
oh,
Oh,
Not
yeah.
much, but this
Oh,
Game
the next
Awards
Mass
announcement
Effect.
was
Yeah, I'm
pretty
ready
Monka
for this.
cool.
TOS.
It seems
Represent.
like it might
TOS.
take place
Represent.
after Mass Effect 3, but there's still a
Because
lot of
people were like,
speculation out there,
"Is this
so we're not
Mass
gonna say
Effect?
anything
Oh, don't play me like
definitively.
that. They're
Still,
not gonna make
we're
another
willing
Mass
to give
Effect."
Mass
And
Effect more shots.
Watch
because
us
Yeah,
some
it's
game
just
ranks.
cool
Yees.
sci-fi
I'm
Dude,
so excited to see
I-
more of this.
Mass
Oh, yeah.
I
Effect
will-
Andromeda wasn't
I will
so highly
pre-order
received,
and
but
day one
still,
get the next
potential's
Mass
always gonna be
Effect
there,
game.
because Mass Effect,
Yeah.
Hell,
the
I'm gonna
original
day one
trilogy
get the
was incredible.
remasters
We're really
coming
excited
out
to see
this
what
year.
this one brings to the table.
Oh, I
because
forgot
it's
about
a
the
whole
I
remake.
just
generation
fucking
of
love
game.
Mass
For
Effect.
down number 2, we have
obviously.
Resident Evil 8 or Resident
God.
Evil Village or whatever.
I
This was
forgot about
announced
the
at a
remasters.
PlayStation 5 stream, and it looks damn incredible.
This,
It's
I
a
don't know
direct
how I feel
follow-up
about it
to Resident
because
Evil
I
7, but
didn't really
seemingly
play 7, but
introducing
7
a lot
looked
more Chris
fucking
Redfield
phenomenal.
into the story.
I was
Yeah,
supposed to
I'm
say-
ready
Wanted
for
more like
this.
an old school Resident Evil
I am
fan.
going
Want
to
that
buy
weird
the
stuff to come
fuck out
back.
of this
And
game.
it seems like we're getting
Yeah,
weird
I have
stuff
a hard
here.
time
The
actually
Resident
staying
Evil 4 vibe
interested
with,
in
centered
horror
around
games.
Village, spooky
It's
castle,
like, I'll make
crazy
here.
townspeople,
I
and of
have
course,
very played
werewolves.
Resident Evil
Resident Evil werewolves. I think that's all you needed to hear. This is the second time I've
games,
referenced
and honestly,
werewolves in this video.
You're not
I
missing
probably
much.
won't ever
But
really
down to
play
number
them
1,
ever.
of course, you know we were going to say it.
1,
God of War
2,
Ragnarok.
1, 2,
This is the
and 4
follow-up
are
to
the ones
the
that
Yeah,
matter.
it's like I
God of
watch
War
people.
I'm
PS4
ready for
game
that.
that kind of
I want
presented
that game
Kratos as an
now.
old dad in a new light and a very interesting and
I will
fun
play the
game.
fuck out
Now
of
we're
that
getting a
game.
follow-up to it.
Oh,
and
yeah.
they
Yeah,
didn't really
Kratos
do
'cause he's
anything
bald.
with this one. They teased it, of course, at the end
Y'all
of God
can
of
get
War.
shit on.
But
This
even
is
still, if
probably
we
one
know
of the
the
best
basic
games
raw
ever.
setup, there's still so many avenues.
God of
they
War
can
This game
go.
hasn't
very-
been made yet.
Sony
I just like
Santa
to
Monica
see a
Studios
rubber
as
that
soon
goes
as
like
they
dirt.
wrapped up with God of War, so I'm really
Screw
excited
the
to
new
see
Resident Evil
when this
game. I
drops,
don't want to
what
scream
it's
like a
like,
wuss.
who the
Yeah,
main
right,
players are, and
Richard?
just
That's
everything
me.
about it. We're so excited
That's
for this one.
called
Obviously,
Guys
it's
Are
number 1. It was the
Pussies.
Yeah,
coolest
we
game
are,
of
Understandable.
so-
Have a nice day.
2020.
You
But we got
haven't
some bonus
played
games
the
for you.
original
Of course,
God of
a new
War?
Skate
It's so
game was
good.
announced this year.
Oh yeah,
Also,
that was
Hello
interesting.
Neighbor
Hello
2
Neighbors
is now
2 would
available,
be a
as well
decent
Oh,
one.
it's so
Unknown
fucking
9
good.
I can't wait for
Awakening.
Skate.
And last but not least, Tachia, which looks kind of Wind Waker inspired. But those are the coolest games we thought
There's
were
our,
announced
our game
throughout
list.
2020.
Right now,
This
my
was a
Wolfberg's
quick
gonna
look
play the
back, so we
fuck
want to
out
hear
of
from you
that.
guys
He's
in the
quite-
comments.
So what huts everybody?
All
in
right, good
chat, what's
podcast,
your
y'all. Goodbye.
interesting game? Oh my.
Oh no, I'm about to ditch here in about a few minutes.
Yeah, that's
I'm
fair. I'm about to end the podcast pretty soon as well. I'm just painting some of the bottom of the motor here. So I don't have to deal with it.
I gotta be at work at 5 o'clock to hit the shower house.
Disgusting.
Yep, and I won't get home till about 6:30, 7 o'clock.
That sucks.
Ooh.
Eh.
All right.
I'm okay with it because the money I make, but shit.
God of War is gonna be a max collector's edition for me. That's gonna be fucking expensive. Yes, we are mega bitch. Yeah, bitch gang gang. They really keeping us in the dark about the next God of War. Yeah, they're shower house. What? Yeah, the next God of War we don't really have that much info on, but I'd say Ash the Evil Dead I'm most interested in, obviously, for current time. Horizon Zero Dawn Forbidden West, obviously, because that game was a masterpiece in the first place. The new God of War is going to be really good, undoubtedly. But there's quite a few different other games that I may be interested in. I just kind of need more. Of course, those are all games announced in 2020, so no telling when a ton of them will actually actually come out.
I see a lot of them being maybe at least 5 to 10 of them within this 12-month year time span. A lot of them being early spring of 2022.
Oh yeah. We'll have to just
'Cause,
see
I mean,
what happens.
There's a lot of shit going around on forums and stuff about games where everyone's just like, yeah, take your time. Don't be like Cyberpunk.
Yeah,
learned their
after they
lesson.
rushed Cyberpunk to happen, that was literally game community's fault. Yes, it kept getting delayed, but because the company's not an absolute asshole of a company and wanted to make sure it's a perfect game.
And the player base was like, no, we want it now. We want it now. Well, okay. The game's buggy. It wasn't ready.
No, he
What do you
wasn't
expect?
ready.
Fucking name it.
I mean,
He
most of the
was
people I hear making those
way
comments is
ready.
about GTA 6, and they're like, please make sure you take your time on it.
Welcome back,
Oh,
Haley.
they
I'm
are.
curious how Pop Remake gonna turn out. What is the Pop Remake? Does anyone know what that is? Am I dumb? Am I
Nope.
thinking I'm thinking too hard? It took me a
Maybe.
second to realize what you guys are building,
Yeah.
LOL. I don't have the time or patience for building anymore. Yeah, so me, Gage, Robert are all building models. Tyler's playing Warzone?
I'm back on WoW right before I go to bed.
Tyler's
just
on
doing my
WoW,
dailies.
and Gibson's trying not to fall asleep. That's why he's shaking like a motherfucker.
Yeah. Well, I spent like the first like quarter or third of the stream stringing this bad boy up. So
Yeah, and he got it all. He got it sounded pretty good.
Yeah, I actually
Yeah.
spent like
like I've always been better at my craftsmanship than my playing. That's never been a fucking secret. That's one thing my dad used to complain about, that I picked up luthier work better than I did playing. So I know how to make it sound good. I don't know how to play it great.
It happens.
That's okay.
You'll get there soon, son.
You'll get there soon, King. But yeah, what is everybody else's most interesting game?
Yeah, Gage, if you say anything except
Like-
Mass Effect,
We'll come over there right now. And I'll
oh,
show
no,
you what's
I am
up.
Definitely,
We're no longer
I am most-
friends.
he's literally wearing the jacket
you
right
gotta
now.
give me. Actually, I'm not wearing it. I just have it behind me.
Oh,
Poser.
Shows
Poser.
his dedication.
fake,
Fake.
fake.
Fake. Fake.
You're not wearing the jacket either.
Well, yeah,
With your
'cause
fans tank top head ass.
I'm ready to go to bed. I woke up just for this, and then I'm gonna go right back to bed here in a few minutes.
The Prince of Persia
Yeah.
remake.
Oh, that's
Haley, you've
coming
been
out?
here. Yeah, I forgot about that. I haven't
forgot
really
about
heard
Prince of
anything
Persia.
about that. I thought God
I
of
forgot
War
about-
was supposed to come to PC.
No.
No, it's state exclusive. There's a chance that maybe they'll start releasing it to PC because Horizon Zero Dawn was a test more than anything.
Yeah, I hope I'm not blue balled or Richard.
I hope I'm not blue balled by the new Mass Effect like I was with Andromeda. Andromeda was a shit show. I had
Yeah,
fun
Andromeda-
and everything. I hope. Yeah.
Andromeda,
Thanks for stopping by.
yeah,
Hey,
Andromeda
shut up.
wasn't
Thank you
so
for stopping
bad as
by,
a
buddy.
game. It just really has a hard time fitting in as a Mass Effect game.
Disco Elysium saw you streaming someone and stuff. Yeah. Have a good one, guys. Hey, see you, Richard. Have a good night. On Disco Elysium. So obviously Gibson and
Just fucking do that.
Gage unilaterally just both say Mass Effect. What about you, Robert?
I'm kind of curious to see how Gran Turismo 5 turns out, or 5
7.
7 turns out, because I've really enjoyed the other Gran Turismos. I mean, I think I beat 5 within like 3 or 4 weeks of it coming out.
Dude,
And
5
that
was
game's
amazing.
huge.
5 was so good, and I got the prologue like shortly after that. Absolutely hated it, and
Yeah, I remember that one
I
too.
got GT Sport, and it was good. It was really good.
I thought
And,
GT
but-
Sport was incredible, but it was actually I actually like GT Sport because it was difficult.
Exactly, like it added.
It didn't just literally give you wins. You earn your win.
It added like a different aspect to the game.
Oh yeah.
Like, instead
Very
of
good.
just being able to blow through every single race, and I like challenging racing games. That's why I play F1. That's just a fun game that you absolutely have to use your
I am before
knowledge for.
EA makes the new F1 game, and the pre-order bonus is the Unicorn V2.
Dude. I swear to God, if they ruin my game series, my two favorite racing game series are F1 and Dirt. They have both of them now.
Didn't
Yeah,
they ruin
so-
Dirt, though?
I really like Wreckfest.
Wreckfest
I'm gonna
Wreckfest
be
is
honest.
a really good game. Only thing
Favorite
is
racing
my
series is
issue-
Burnout and probably Need for Speed.
like,
Oh,
Duh.
yeah,
my
I love
issue
Burnout.
with Wreckfest is like I like to be able to customize my cars.
You could do
And
that
you
on the
can't-
PC version.
Yeah, you can't do a whole lot of that on Wreckfest. Like, I want to be able I compare Wreckfest to Test Drive Eve of Destruction a lot. It's a really good demolition derby game, and you were able to pretty much put anything you wanted on your car. Can't do that with Wreckfest anymore. Like, it's weak.
Weak. Damn.
Granted, the MR2 is absolutely incontrollable. By the way, you just can't. And there's no tuning or anything on it. That's
Yeah.
what's frustrating about it.
Feels bad. Tyler,
So
Hmm.
it feels
Your
weird
turn.
to think
before you fall
Oh, I'm
asleep.
just
car game exists.
I'm mad hyped for Ratchet and Clank and Ragnarok. Like those are the two I'm really kind of banking on because they're big Sony titles. So if they mess them up, that's it for the series.
Yeah, the new Ratchet and Clank
I
is
was
going to
about
be
to say,
very,
I think
very good. What do you guys think about Destruction
Ratchet
All
and Clank's
Stars?
probably gonna be a reason.
I've seen that's the battle royale car game, right? Destruction
one?
All Stars.
I'm gonna have
think
to Google
so.
that real quick.
Here I'll pull up a little trailer
Hey, now you're a rock star.
without sounds, because I'm sure it's going to be copyrighted.
Oh yeah, for a fact. And if it's not, that's a shock.
PlayStation game.
Just sees Grizzy on your homepage. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know, love Grizzy.
Dude, I
My
love
buddy,
Grizzy.
my buddy Cannon laughs just
Yeah.
like Grizzy, and it's hysterical.
You know what gets me funny about Grizzy and one of the other guys that's on the Misfits is they have cards they hand out that says Inward Pass, and it's a QR code just to them showing a picture of themselves.
Nice.
And it's like, I'm black, you can say it. And I'm like, what?
Dude, it's a furry.
Okay. Yeah, I thought this was actually a cool little. It's basically a car battle royale where you could build a car, but
It looks
So
like it
it's
would
kinda
be
like
a game
Crossout,
within
right?
PlayStation Home.
yeah, right.
Right.
It's a very PlayStation styled.
I dig this.
I really like it. I really like
Okay.
it.
Does
Kind of
anyone-
reminds me of Forza's Battle Royale.
I'm just getting really bad Death Race the movie vibes with this.
There's a fair amount of customizing on Wreckfest though. Nani the fuck? Well, Robert
The-
doesn't
the
play
P-
on
the
PC.
Yeah, the PC version has more stuff than the PlayStation and Xbox.
And with custom, I know there's a decent amount of it. Like, you can add a lot of stuff to your car. It's just what I'm thinking of customizing is like being able to put your own graphics and stuff on it.
I don't
And
either.
I don't know if you can do that on PC or not, but I know you can't on console.
You play on console not that good? You have a PC, what are you doing?
I've had Wreckfest ever since they first released
car
the
game.
early alpha. Yeah, back when it was called Next Car Game, and they called it Next Car Game Wreckfest after a while, and then they were like, all right, let's just call it Wreckfest. I got it so early in fucking development that it came with the engine demo that you could play with, which I thought was fucking awesome. So you could play the sandbox, to get a demo of all the different mechanics of the early access. It's not up to date with the current game, of course. It's just a demo of the early alpha,
You
which
play on
was
PS4?
still pretty solid.
Gonna get copyright claim for showing Disney stuff without their consent.
Oh my god. An ad.
Man. All right, yeah, I'm gonna peace out and get to bed.
Alright, man. Thanks for stopping by.
I'm having a
I think
hard
we'll
time
probably
Peace out,
be
Dino.
ending it here in just a minute. We just we got through everything we wanted to talk about. Anybody have any closing remarks they want to say before they get off? That's
Yeah,
TOS approved.
I do have one or two things to add. With like what I
What's up?
wish Wreckfest would have done to make it like a really, really good game. I wouldn't have even cared about the customization or anything with that. There is like camper races and like trailer races, where or in like regular like demolition derbies and stuff like that. It's just a bunch of rednecks having fun with expensive things. And uh, let's see. Let me see if I can find a video and link it so you can show it. I think this is it. But yeah, there you go. And like, the trailer races are like you have to have your trailer still attached to your vehicle while you're racing around a track, and obviously it's a destruction game, so you wreck into people as well, knock their trailer off, and that's how you win the race. Like they don't have that aspect
Don't have-
of demolition derby.
You don't have money for those games on PC? Wreckfest was like $5. Ultimate Destruction game had those kind of races.
Ultimate destruction.
Also, I love your name change. Sloppy Mop.
Yeah, dude, slap him up.
I couldn't find it for a second. I was trying to mod Mop 96, and over here we got Sloppy Mop on. I'm like, oh, alright.
So yeah, oh, old PS2. Yeah, Test Drive Eve of Destruction was also a really old PS2 game, and I think Xbox.
Man, I remember Test Drive Unlimited. That game was pretty good, in my opinion. Pretty fun.
Test Drive was a really good
Guys.
game series that was just super under budget. Like if they had a bigger budget, like what Rockstar was dealing with like Midnight Club, they could have actually done pretty good.
Rip Midnight Club. Can I just say that? Damn good series.
Yeah, Midnight Club Los Angeles was the last game, wasn't it?
All I know
Yep.
is Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition. That was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Now they got Midnight Club L.
Rest in freaking peace. I guess that's all we have to say, right?
Sounds about right.
That's kind of it.
Yeah.
That's pretty
We've
fun.
been on for like 3 hours.
Yeah, other than I'm ready for my
2 hours and 55 minutes, yeah. We got there. Well,
2021 will freaking rock.
Shut up.
Yeah. Nope.
alright, boys, let's
Oh.
see. I gotta find a channel to raid. Let's see.
Dude, Tim the Tap Man started off 2020 by saying this year's gonna be a great one, so let's not do that.
Yeah, let's enjoy the
So
dark
does Swagger
side.
Souls.
Yeah, anyone that said Jumanji at the start of the year, go fuck yourself.
Didn't you just?
That's was
No, like the people
Choice
that
of
did it for the New Year's thing, like they would yell it out, Jumanji, as soon as the ball dropped. People that did that, go fuck yourself, because you're the reason that this year is going to be shit now.
F.
Oh, so my friend made me another cheesecake. This one's a s'mores cheesecake.
Yep.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
I think I'm about to go pick it up because it's done.
Oh.
Oh,
Alright,
while you're
should I
out, you
raid,
should totally pick me up food.
Overwatch? Faz? Dead by
I'm
Daylight?
Chocolate oranges are-
Or
oh my god.
Ark?
I
Mm.
love chocolate oranges.
Raid Faz.
Faz?
I'll watch some of that
That's
while
the
I'm
best game.
finishing up
Alright.
cleaning.
We'll raid
Faz.
Pharaoh then.
I'm probably going to eat something and then go to bed, because I have to be up by at least 4:30. So I can eat breakfast.
I'm gonna
and get to
continue
the
on my
Let's
shower.
route.
enjoy 2021 with all its ups and downs.
Yeah, there you go. Like we all made the best of 2020.
We did.
I mean, we survived, right?
Yeah.
I got a car.
I mean, I did.
I mean,
I got
I-
a car.
I mean, 2020 was okay for me. I mean, I dropped
I regret-
215 pounds.
There you go.
Nice.
I reconnected with y'all and met Robert. So
Yeah, you're welcome.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
My
I
radiator fan is twisted. Feels bad.
no, you're welcome.
No, you're
I
welcome.
got my dream car. I went to California, flew in planes for the first time, tried edibles for the first time. That was interesting.
Oh God.
Yeah, I did too.
I got my Bois just resold.
Nice. And your
Well,
sound
yeah.
system technically sold. Well, no, not yet. It's 2021
Not
now.
yet. Yeah, not yet.
I mean, it could have been worse. That's what I always say. It can always be worse.
we
You
started doing
might as well
monthly
just
LAN
focus on the positives in your lives over the negatives, or else you're just never gonna move
2020 was
on.
the start of our tradition so
Yeah.
far of the
Yeah.
LAN parties together.
Speaking of, we need to talk about when we're doing that next while we're all here.
I figured
Month.
next month.
Next month or March.
Okay, so you don't
Uh,
want to do it in 2 weeks on a Saturday.
I figured
Yeah,
like
I
Gibson's gonna go get
I need a
a drink
break.
for another month.
All
I need
right,
a
so then we can work on the
Yeah.
extension for that.
I was gonna say, what about like on the 23rd, we all came over and tried to clear space so that way we could fit a sixth person instead of sticking them on the end randomly.
We'll have
I
to
can
see
see
what I have.
that. Instead of us doing a LAN party, we just kind of help Gib clean up down there, get stuff organized,
right
and we
back,
just take
boys.
that day to kind of clean stuff up and
Alrighty, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed our first podcast in all its glory, being all over the place. It was fun. I got a little bit done on the engine here. The radiator fan is sadly kind of crooked, but you know, we're painting the motor black, and then we got to put our stack on the motor. But we have our fan belt on there, the alternator, our two valve covers, the what is it? I don't have the starter on there yet. Yeah, I don't have the starter on there yet. That's why. Hold up. Did I do that right? Yeah, I have that. Okay. And then I have the oil pan on there. So I'm going to work a little bit off stream on getting the motor, and then I'll have the frame painted, and then we'll do continue on that. This podcast will be bi-weekly. So our next podcast, I think, is the 24th. It'll be around 7 p.m., 7:30 p.m. It depends when we get off work. And it'll last until around 10:30 p.m. Each time, I'd like to thank you all for stopping by for the first podcast, and we'll see you in the next one. We're going to rate Thero, who is playing Phasmophobia. Wait, why is it not working? Hello? Hey, good night, Haley. Thank you for stopping by. Let me just go to my stream manager and do it then. Cool. That worked. Y'all go check him out. He's playing Phasmophobia. He is he's a speed runner, so that's pretty cool. See you, Cornies, later. Yep, Corny Boys signing off for the night. I'll see everybody in the next one. Peace.
We could be